There we are. What's up, everybody? Welcome back for another WNBA Fever stream. Do you have a fever? Because I got one. It's Sunday afternoon, and we're taking on the Washington Mystics for the final time this season, the fourth game between the two. The Fever have taken one of the three games so far. So the Mystics have beat us 2 out of the 3 times already. So we're looking to even up the series. But hello, everybody. What's up, Cameron Stuckey, Carrie Smith, Pedro, Sadie, Corey's in the house, Mr. Fulton Mraz, Marty, Jason Northcutt. Thank you, dude. Damon, Brave Voice, Illmatic's excited. He's ready to go. Matthew Breckshot, thank you for the score update, buddy. He says 10-7 Patriots over the Raiders. Ooh, keeping it close, Matthew. Keeping it close. Okay. Very nice. Can you tell me who scored for the Raiders? Who scored for the Raiders? Michael Fredericks. What's good, brother? It's good to see you too, man. Do I cheer on the Fever or Kate Martin as Father Time? Root for both. I know me and Rocha will be. We're going to be looking and streaming the Fever and Valkyrie playoff games. So, yeah. Hey, listen, like I've always said, that LSU-Iowa game is what got us into women's basketball. It all started there. Like, that was the thing that opened the door. So, forever and always, I will always root for the players between the two teams of that game. I will always be a fan of Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Kate Martin, Gabby Marshall. I follow her on TikTok. She's awesome. What a sweet, genuine person she is. Flau'jae Johnson, all of them. So, I'm rooting for the Fever. I'm rooting for the Valkyries in their matchups, respectively. Unless it gets to like Valkyries versus Fever, then I'm rooting for the Fever for sure. No doubt. But I hope Kate Martin does well in the playoffs. Congrats to her for making it. But welcome on in, everybody. Cody Johnson. It was Trey Tucker that scored. Thank you, Matthew Brickshot. Andrew. He says, is it okay that if I am 1-1 to pick him this year? Yeah, of course. You're off to a good start, Andrew. You're off to a good start. 1-1. A lot of people were on a 1-1 start because the Kansas City Chiefs lost that game on Friday night. A lot of people did pick them. So, it's okay. No, you're fine. You're fine. Rochito. What up, Rochito Puff? Pikachu's mom. What's up, Pikachu's mom? Tanner B. Simon's in here. Sweet Jenny fan. Bonjour to you. Joe Brown. It's always good to see you, Joe Brown. Randy. What up? Cameron. Dustin. Melissa. LA42. Herbert from Austin, Texas. What's good, guys? What's good? It's good to see you on this Sunday afternoon. I know some of you guys are watching football as well, as Sunday football kicks off today. They're in the middle of their first docket of games. But for those that are tuning in and hanging out for some basketball action, thank you so much for being here. We're going to have some fun on this stream. And then later on tonight, I'll be live with Sean and Rocha for Sunday Night Football if you guys want to join us for that. Rocha, if you're in the chat, you're hearing me out, can you drop the link to that Bills and Ravens Sunday Night Football stream that's already scheduled and ready to go for later tonight? Hey, we got a first dono of the day from David Barron with the 5. Thanks from Fort Wayne, Indiana. I can watch the game today, but I will be listening to you. David, hey, we love to hear that. We love to hear that. Putting on the game. Let's watch the game together. Hang out throughout. Let's go. David from Fort Wayne, Indiana, from the Hoosier State. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, man, for the support. You guys are very good to listen to, says Concussion Queen. Concussion. How did you get that name? Oh, my goodness. But, hey, thank you so much. We try to have fun, and we're going to have some fun today. Over like 100 people were waiting before the stream even started on a Sunday afternoon during football season. That's awesome. Over 100 likes has already been achieved. So if you haven't gotten your snacks in, you haven't gotten your drinks, your food, whatever, go get them. You still have some time. Here in a little bit, we're going to get into the keys of the game. We're going to get into the breakdown of the stats between the two teams, as well as game time predictions and starting fives. We'll go over all that here pretty soon for the pregame. Hey, John. What's going on, John? 2012 Rock TV says, hope the Fever can win today. Must be nice for them to make it to the playoffs. They've been through so much to make it. Yes, they have been through a lot. the Indiana Fever have been through so much. And you know, the Indiana Fever, I don't know if you guys saw this, but the Indiana Fever, they did a team photo op. I think it was yesterday, and it showed just how many people are on the roster. You guys want to see? Here, let me show you this picture. There goes this picture. Let me blow it up a little bit for you. Look at that photo. Look how many Fever players have been under uniform for this season. Obviously, there's one missing. But look at that. How many hurt players are in that photo? You got Caitlin Clark. You have Sophie Cunningham. You can still see the stuff around her leg. You have Ari McDonald, Chloe Bibby, who's out for the season. Sydney Colson, who's out for the rest of the season. That's an awesome team photo. I love that. I love that. Make that a poster. I also love how Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell are embracing like that, center court. Your top scorers on the squad. That's cool. That's really cool. Did I end up watching The Conjuring, JM? I did. I saw it last night, and so did Sean. And we didn't see it together, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I did. Are you guys able to hear me correctly? Because some people said they can't hear me right, but on my end, I'm like in the yellow, so I'm loud on my end. But let me know if you guys hear me loud and clear. Oh my goodness. And new to the Cult of Fury, Concussion Queen. She's a queen indeed. Concussion Queen, thank you so much for becoming a member, a Cult of Fury member. Thanks for the support. Hey, now you can drop those emotes throughout the stream as we go along, like the Fever emote. Shout out to Concussion Queen. David Barron says that's a badass picture in team. Yes, it is. I love. This is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite team pictures. I just love it. I love how everybody is so enthusiastic. You got Aaliyah Boston, Natasha Howard, Michaela Timpson up there. She's up there looking tough. Look at Ariel Powers. She's cheesing right there. Ariel McDonald. She's giving the Lexi Hull. Kelsey, like I said, Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark center court embracing each other. That's awesome. Look at Chloe Bibby. I mean, there's a lot of enthusiasm behind those faces despite everything they went through this year. So, quite a bit of those players are done for the year. And look at them. This is a unit right here. This is a unit that goes to war for each other and have. Audio's looking good. Audio sounds good. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Kelly says, yeah, even the injured players look happy. They look enthusiastic because this is a team that's still in it. This is still a playoff team. We still got more basketball to be played. And this is a team that embraces each other. I follow a lot of these players on TikTok and social media, and I watch and listen to them and how they hang out and just how much fun they have together as a unit. So it's awesome. It's really, really awesome. Sahani says, I hope the W expands the rosters. It would be a lot easier if there were backup players. Absolutely, Sahani. That is one of the negotiating parts of the CBA. Everyone talks about the money, but there's so much more to it than just that. And that is one of the biggest reasons that the things that they're negotiating for. The WNBA Players Union and the teams they need expanded rosters. So that way you're not having to sign as many hardship contracts. That way you can have players that are more consistent in your rotation, that is developing and that's practicing with you instead of having to go into the hardship constantly like how we did and other teams did. Expanded rosters are needed. And that has to be one of the give-me's in the CBA negotiations. America Loves This Group says AZ Desert. What's not to love? I mean, awesome. Awesome. And I love that they wore the red uniforms for the group photo because it pops more. It pops more. I love it. I'm going to leave this up for a little bit. Over 300 people in the chat. Welcome on in. Keep smacking that thumbs up. We're going to go over game time predictions and pregame stuff here momentarily. What's up, King Yuji? Wayne Williams, Robert Adele. Can you explain how the Fever are lining up for the playoffs? Sure. All right, let me pull up the standings then. Let me pull up the standings so that way you guys can take a good look at it and everything. There we are. Boom. There it is on the screen. The Indiana Fever are currently the 7th seed. The 7th seed. We are a half a game ahead of the Seattle Storm, who are on a 2-game losing streak at the 8th seed. They're the 8th seed, the Seattle Storm. This Los Angeles Sparks, they're 2 games back behind Seattle. They're cooked. They're cooked. So Indiana's going to be a playoff team. Indiana's going to be a playoff team. And if we remain this 7th seed, if it stands this way, we would go on to face the Atlanta Dream in the first round of the playoffs. But see, the 2 and the 3 spot are not sewed up yet either. Because look, Atlanta is only a half a game ahead of Las Vegas. So it could very well be Indiana and Las Vegas in the first round. So there's still playoff seeding implications on the line over the next couple of days. Because I think it's Wednesday. That's the end of the season. Now for the Indiana Fever, their last game is on Tuesday against the Minnesota Lynx. And I'm wondering if Minnesota is going to rest all their players since they already have that number 1 seed locked up. They have nothing else to play for. They might take some rest. We'll see if that happens. If that is the case, then the Indiana Fever could win that game, obviously. But if the playoffs started right now, today, it'd be Indiana and Atlanta in the first round. But it could end up being Indiana and Las Vegas. So there's your standings, and that's how it's looking right now. That's how it's looking right now. Volume up. Everyone says my volume is pretty good, and it's really loud on my end. I'm in the yellow currently. So maybe try to. Is your volume on full? Nick, what's up, dude? What's up? Almost 400 people in the house. Almost 200 likes. Okay. Let's get into some of the stats going into today's game. Let's start the pregame stuff. At a glance, these two teams going into this game, Indiana's 3-2 in their last 5 games now. They are 10-11 on the road. The Mystics are 10-11 at home, and they're 0-5 in their last 5 games. They're on a losing streak currently. They have one of the worst scoring offenses in the league this year, despite having 2 amazing rookies. But, hey, they can get hot anytime. Indiana is now a top 3 offense. We jumped up to a top 3 offense since that last game. How about that? How about that? Now, in points allowed, they're in the bottom half, so expect some scoring in this game. Rebounding, very similar, 33 rebounds a piece. Assists, we are a better assisting team by them, by like about an assist per game. We are a better 3-point shooting team than they are, despite the fact that Washington did outscore us from beyond the arc in that last game where they won. But overall, we are a better 3-point shooting team, and we do take care of the ball a little bit better than they do. So those are some of the stats to look at going into today's game. Before we move on, Philip Krebs with a $20 dono. Philip Krebs with a $20 sticker. His third ever sticker, and it's a fox, a samurai fox it looks like, holding up a trophy. Man, one of these days, Philip, it's going to be the Indiana Fever holding up that trophy. It's going to be the Fever holding up that trophy. Philip Krebs, thank you so much, brother. Thank you, man, for that $20 sticker. Show some love to Philip. Now, let's get into the keys of the game. Now that you guys know the stats, let's get into the keys of the game. Hi, I Love Country. How you doing? Char, what's up? Sonic Boom, what's good? Wayne, how you doing? Getting into the keys of the game. I've been nailing these pretty much lately. Ever since we started doing these, I've been pretty damn good at that. They just need to listen up. And they definitely did in that last game against Chicago, which was a little bit easier to do. But against the Mystics, one of the keys I'm looking for, similar to against the Chicago Sky game, we got to get out to set the tone and don't let up. Set the tone and don't let up. Because this Mystics team, they are 2-1 against the Indiana Fever this season. This is the 4th and final matchup. They've beat us 2 games out of the 3 so far. And they have set the tone. In those 2 wins, they set the tone. We got to be the one that sets the tone. They have a good young squad that wants to get out the gate firing on all cylinders. We can't let them do that. We got to be the ones that do that. Very similar to what we did against Chicago Sky. We played fantastic right out the gate. The ball movement was incredible. We were playing with a fever pace, and we were energetic on both sides of the court. Key number 2, win the rebound battle. Win the rebound battle. That's what the Mystics were able to be successful at against the Fever in that last win they had over us. And that was on our home turf. We got to win the boards. So Aaliyah Boston, Natasha Howard, let's get it. And you already know Lexi Holt, she comes flying in and getting some rebounds herself. Second chance opportunities are going to be crucial tonight for both teams. Let's be the one that wins that battle. Key number 3, same as that last game, create and capitalize off the turnovers. That's something that the Washington Mystics, they tend to turn over the ball. They're a young squad. Hey, let them make mistakes. Let's create some of our own for them, and then let's capitalize. We did that so well against the Chicago Sky. I want that same energy here tonight. I would love about 18 plus points off of turnovers today. Going into the final key of the game, guard the perimeter. Now, you saw the stat where the Washington Mystics are the worst three-point shooting team in the WNBA, but against the Indiana Fever, they like to light it up. They outshot us from beyond the arc in that last game where they won. They're the worst three-point shooting team. Let's make that so tonight, and let's outduel them from beyond the arc. Guard the perimeter, especially looking at Sonia Citron. Don't let her get hot, because she can. She can. All right, so there's the keys to the game. Before we move on, we got a $3 sticker from Tyler Rozelle with the fist bump. Boom. Let's go, Tyler Rozelle, for the fist bump, brother. Thank you so much. And then Tyler Rozelle drops 5 gifted memberships to the chat. Daniel J28, Telenik, Greg Goodrow, OG on this channel, Cheryl Starkey, and D, the official D. Welcome to the Cult of Fury. Thanks to our guy, Tyler Rozelle. Fist bumps for Tyler. Thank you so much, Tyler. Oh my goodness. You guys are in here. Almost 500 in the chat. Over 200 likes. We already went over the stats. Those are the keys to the game. Now it's time for game time predictions. I want to know, who do you have winning this game tonight? This is the 4th and final matchup between the two. The Mystics are 2-1 going into this matchup against us on the season. Indiana is favored by 5.5 here on the road. You taking Indy or are you taking Washington? I'm taking the Indiana Fever. I'm taking the Fever to get it done here tonight. Let's even out the series against the Mystics. MVP. Who is your MVP for tonight's game or today's game? My MVP is going to be none other than Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell. I want her to light it up here tonight. I want to see that same aggressiveness that we saw in that first half against Chicago, where she was taking mid-range shots. She was getting to the rim, showing the league why she is who she is, which is too fast, too good. Let's go, Kelsey, for MVP. You guys agree? I'm seeing Kelsey, Boston getting some love. I love that. Boston was the leading scorer for the Fever in that last matchup against the Mystics. But moving on to X Factor. Who is your X Factor for tonight's game? My X Factor is going to be Aaliyah Boston. Some of y'all's MVP, for me, it's going to be Aaliyah Boston. We need to win those boards. We need those post-entry passes to her. We need those points in the paint. We crushed them throughout the season in the points in the paint. I want Aaliyah to be aggressive early, feed her often, and go to work. If she's not able to score at the rim, hit those jump shots, Aaliyah. You were knocking some of those down against Chicago. Or put the ball on the floor and try to draw a foul and get to the line. Now moving on to props. Who's your first scorer of the game? My first scorer of the game is going to be Odyssey Sims. Let's go, Odyssey. And what about the first three-pointer tonight? The very first splash is going to be splashed by who? I'm going to predict Lexi Holt. Give me the blonde bomber from downtown to knock down that first three. And what about that over-under? Over-under is at 162.5 points. Both defenses give up a lot of points on the season. They both have some scores like Kiki and Sonia, Mitchell, Boston, Lexi Hull. She can get hot. Odyssey. I'm going to go with the... I'm going to go with the over. I'm going to finally go with the over. No, you know what? It's been good luck for me to take the under. So I'll take the under. Even though I don't really mean it. Reverse psychology. Reverse psychology, baby. Reverse psychology. And that is the game time predictions for today's game. That's our game time predictions. Now let's see if they have the starting five announced for both squads. I'll look at that right now. Let me see. Yes, they do. For the Fever, yes, they do. So here we go. Here's the starting five for the Washington Mystics here at home. You got Sonia, Citron. You have Alicia Clark in the starting lineup tonight. Number 22, Sonia, Citron. Number 44, Kiki Arafin, the other rookie. And number 0, who didn't play in that last game against the Fever, Shakira Austin. Shakira Austin, Kiki Arafin, Sonia Citron, Alicia Clark, and Shug Sutton. And Shug Sutton is your starting five. That's your starting five for the Washington Mystics. Hey, what's up, 2012 Rock? What's up, Pierre Bill? Connor, what's good? Now, here's the starting five for your Indiana Fever. At guard, Odyssey, Sims. At the other guard, Kelsey Mitchell. And at the other guard, the Blonde Bomber, Lexi Hull. At forward, Natasha, the Flash, Howard. And in the middle, Aaliyah, Boston. Bow, bow, bow. That's your starting five for the Indiana Fever today. Woo, let's go. And tonight's stream is in collaboration with the Sleeper Fantasy app. And they got a pretty sweet promotion going on right now. If you sign up, you join Sleeper, get 100% matched up to $100. 100 smackaroos if you use that code Fury. You know, use that code Fury. Help yourself out. Help us out. There you go. It's your one-stop shop for not just fantasy, but daily fantasy. And look at that. That is my picks. Those are my picks right there for today's contest. Let's see what I got cooking up in the kitchen right now. I got the over on Aaliyah Boston of 14.5 points. Come on, Aaliyah. You scored 20 against the Mystics last time. I'm going to take the over on Kelsey Mitchell's 20.5 points. She was half a point shy of that against Chicago. Let's get it today, Kels. I'm going to take the over of 13.5 points on Sonia Citron. She had, I think, 20 in that last game against the Indiana Fever. So I'm going to take the rookie there. I'm going to take Shakira Austin on the over of 6.5 rebounds. She's hit that 4 of the last 5 games. And then I'm going to take Lexi Hull for over 4.5 rebounds. She's hit that 4 of the last 5 games, and she hit that over against the Mystics in that last matchup. And then I'm going to take Kiki Arafin over 8.5 rebounds. She had 12 in the last game against the Indiana Fever. All that I put together for $1 to win $38.91. I put $1 in to win 38. So let's hope all that hits. But you know what? It's not just the DFS or for fantasy. If you're not interested in that kind of stuff, they also have the scores and all the stats and everything like that. It's a great app for that as well. You go into the Mystics and Fever game. It'll tell you the quarter breakdowns on the score, the key players. It'll tell you all the stats that you need to know, where it's being played, all those things. For scores, for updates, for injury news, everything across all kinds of sports. Daily fantasy and fantasy football, basketball, baseball. There you go. Check out the Sleeper Fantasy app. Get 100% matched up to $100. Oh my goodness, we're 34 likes away from 300 before tip-off. If you are going to watch this game along with me, the game is going to be on NBA TV. On NBA TV. If you want to watch along with me. Thank y'all so much for being here. Kentucky Lucky is in the house. Thank you, Rochito. Thank you. I know some of you guys are watching Sunday football. If you do, or if you want, we will be live for Sunday Night Football later on tonight. Myself, Sean, and Rocha will be live for Bills and Ravens. That stream is already scheduled. It's ready to go. So if you want to come hang out for some football action tonight, Rocha is going to drop the link to that stream. Roach, can you go ahead and drop that? There you go. Rocha just dropped that link. Bills versus Ravens stream scheduled, ready to go for later on tonight. So it's a double dip for me tonight. I got basketball with the Indiana Fever, and I got some football later on tonight. Looks like another solo flight, says BTech09. Stay hydrated. Yes, sir. Limber up. Oh, yeah. I better stretch. There we go. You're watching the Steelers and Jets game? King Yuji? Woo, what's the score in that one? If anybody wants to keep me updated on any scores for the NFL, you're not obligated to do so, but if anybody does want to, that'd be cool. That's cool with me. That's cool with me, Jack. Coral GH with the $10 dono. Let's send Josh some lunch money. He burns calories like a hardworking athlete. I'm in for 10. Great keys to the game. Go, Lexi. Splash one early. Yes, Carl. Let's get Lexi Hull to knock down that first splash of the game and really set the tone. I loved how locked in we were in that game against Chicago. I know that Chicago was a bad team and everything, but it was the attitude, it was the chemistry, it was the ball movement, it was the energy, it was the oomph in which we played that I loved and admired, and I want to see it for the rest of the season, which is this game and the Lynx on Tuesday, and take that energy into the playoffs. That's what's important. Yeah, we beat down a bad team, but let's take that energy, build off of it, and take it with us. Take that momentum into the first round. Because if we pull off an upset, man, I'm going to go crazy more than you ever see me for a WNBA stream. If we pull off an upset in the first round. Let's go. Carl, GH, thank you so much for the 10, brother. Thank you, Carl. I'm going to leave my predictions up here for a little bit. We are 5 likes away from 300 before tip-off. The game is going to be on NBA TV. If you guys want to watch along with me, it's on NBA TV. You can probably find it on League Pass as well. The Dolphins freaking suck. Rocha, this morning, before I went to sleep, I went to sleep like around 5 o'clock in the morning. There was 2 games that I was like, I wish I could take back. It was that Colts-Dolphins game and the Bills-Ravens game. As I told you, like the last couple of weeks, I'm a bit skeptical on Miami this year. Hey, Josh, Colts are beating the Dolphins 23-0. It's a shutout. Yuji. I should have just... This is why you should go with your gut. Even like the whole breakdown, when I was breaking down that Miami Dolphins and Colts game, everything was like pointing towards the Colts. And now look at me. Hopefully I get all the other games right, though. I was 2-0 going into today's game on the pick'em. But, all right, y'all, let's get ready for tip-off, baby. Let's get ready for tip-off on NBA TV. Used to be a Steelers fan, Tracy? Okay. Nobody don't talk to me. I'm unsubscribed, says Justin Temples. I see you, man. I don't try to ignore anybody. I try to read as many comments as I possibly can. You are definitely welcome, and you're not ignored around here, man. I'm sorry if I missed any of your comments. But, Justin, Hey, man, let's have some fun today. Let's have some fun. Yeah? 800 people in the house. 318 likes. Let's get to 400, baby. And let's get ready for tip-off. Woo! I'm good. I'm feeling great. We got football. We got basketball. Let's go. Let's go. Hell of a Sunday today. Oh, I'm going to ignore you, Ematic. I'm going to ignore you. This is our last matchup with the Mystics. Our last matchup. They're 2-1 against us. Come on. Come on. Let's even up the series against this young squad. They're young. They're really good with Kiki and Sonya. Huge fan of Kiki and Sonya Citron. I love the way they play. I love their tenacity. I love how composed they are out there. They do not look like rookies. Kiki Irfin and Sonya Citron. They are Terminators out there. Sometimes Sonya scares me. She's so locked in. I love it. I love it. Oh, I'm ready for today. I am locked in for Sunday. Let's go. Get hype, baby. Get hype. We're getting ready for tip-off. Get hype. Let's get that temperature rising. Let's get that temperature rising for your Indiana Fever. At center court they go. Mystics will be in their black and gold uniforms. The Indiana Fever will be in their red uniforms here tonight. Reds for the Fever, black and gold for the Washington Mystics. Woo. Okay. It's going to be Shakira Austin and Aaliyah Boston at center court. Oh my goodness, this broadcast is blurry to hell. The tip is off, and the Fever will have the first possession. And they'll be shooting on the right side of the court. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell into the front court. Hits Lexi Hull in the top of the key. To Aaliyah Boston, the right elbow. Cross-court pass, Howard. Handoff. Mitchell curls her on the screen. Down the baseline, she dribbles. Taking out Shakira. Swings it out to Mitch for Lexi Hull for three. That won't go. And that's going to be a loose ball rebound. Tied up between Kiki and Natasha Howard. Okay, so it looks like, is this going to be a jump ball then? I think it is going to be a jump ball. Jump ball off the loose ball. Thank y'all for being here. We appreciate that. Talia, my volume is all the way up. My volume is all the way up. 9:33 left to go here in the first quarter. Jump ball between Howard and Kiki. The tip is off, and the Fever will win the possession. 9.5 to go. Here is Aaliyah Boston going to work inside against Shakira Austin. She'll batter you up inside. Turnaround jumper off the rim. No good. Tip is up, and it's going to be won by Shakira Austin, the Mystics. And here comes their first offensive possession, shooting on the left side of the court. Let's try to get synced up here. 9, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8... Oh, and there is a whistle. Personal foul committed against Odyssey Sims. 14 on the shot clock, 9:09 on the game clock. On the floor for the Mystics is Alicia Clark, Shakira Austin, Kiki Irfin, Shug Sutton, and Sonya Citron. For the Fever, it's Natasha Howard, Boston, Sims, Mitchell, and Lexi Hull. Clark to inbound from the left sideline. To Shakira Austin, gives way to Shug Sutton. Shug looking right. And she'll hit the top of the key to Sonya Citron. Puts the ball on the floor around the screen from Kiki. Inside, Kiki. Ball knocked loose. Stolen up by Aaliyah Boston. And it's going to lead to Kelsey Mitchell on a layup, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That was one of my keys to the game. Create turnovers and capitalize. That's what we call milk and cookies. 2-0 lead for the Indiana Fever. 8:39 to go. Here come the Mystics looking for the first bucket. Here's Shakira Austin. Cross-court pass, right corner, pull-up three. Oh, the first splash falls for Alicia Clark and the Washington Mystics. One of my keys to the game was watch the perimeter. Here goes Howard on the cut, and she's fouled going to the rim by Shakira Austin. Howard will earn a trip to the line for 2 shots. 2 shots. Oh my goodness, did I have the scoreboard mixed up? Okay, my bad. I got the Fever at home and Mystics away. I guess that reset it before last night. There we go. Okay, it's 3-2 Mystics. 3-2 Mystics. My bad, guys. My bad. I had that switched on my scoreboard here. Natasha Howard at the line shooting 1 free throw, and that is good. We're tied now at 3. We're tied at 3. Here comes the second free throw, and that is good. 4-3. Indiana Fever leads it. 8:21 to go. Here come the Mystics with Clark, Shakira Austin, Irfin, Suge Sutton, and Citron. They're in their black and gold uniforms shooting on the left side of the court. 15 on the shot clock. A bad pass from Shakira Austin meant for Suge Sutton on the baseline goes sailing out of bounds. That's a turnover, number 2 for the Mystics. Fever ball. Fever ball. Fever in the red uniform shooting on the right side of the court. Boston calling from the right elbow. Finds the cutter in Lexi. Goes to the rim. Misses. Howard the rebound. Turnaround shot. That bounces off the rim. And the rebound will fall to Shakira Austin. Austin with her second rebound. Under 8 minutes remaining in the first quarter. It's a 4-3 lead for Indiana. Howard picking up Austin as she crosses the halfway mark. Pass to Sonia Citron. Citron, top of the key. Alicia Clark looking to left elbow. Kiki puts the ball on the floor against Boston. Works the post off the one-leg jumper. No good. Howard with the board. Her second of the day. 7:28 remaining here in the first quarter. Fever basketball, and we got a whistle here. Kiki Irfin commits a personal foul. Personal foul, Kiki Irfin. Her first personal. 1.1 thousand likes. 1.1 thousand people in the chat. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Sean and Rocha, they are chilling, watching some football. We'll be live together for tonight's Sunday Night Football. Ball's about for the right sideline. Here's Odyssey Stinser on the logo. Finds Kelsey Mitchell. Catch and shoot 3. Too strong. Long rebound goes to Odyssey. Second chance opportunity for the Fever. Odyssey off the screen from Aaliyah. Inside. Aaliyah. Pull-up jumper. Mid-range is good. Aaliyah Boston puts them up 3. That's her first score of the game. Let's go, AB. Now let's try to get a stop. Suge, Kiki, top of the key, puts the ball on the floor against Boston. She stops ball. Ball's knocked loose, but into the hands of Sonia. She'll take the 3 from the wing and knock it down. A second splash for the Mystics. They are dead last in the league in 3-pointers made per game, but they got 2 already. Here's Aaliyah Boston missing at the rim. Kiki with the rebound, and Suge Sutton will get the outlet pass to bring it across the halfway mark. It's a tied game at 6. Inside, post pass. Shakira, and she travels. She shuffled the feet. Shakira Austin turns the ball over. It's Fever ball. Fever ball. What's up, Big Wood? What up, Jeff? Jets 26-17? No way, it's Jets 26-17. No. For real? Who scored? Here's Odyssey. Pass to Aaliyah Boston, right elbow, puts the ball on the floor, facing up against Kiki Irfin, puts the body to her, takes her down the baseline. Bad pass, meant for Howard, stolen up by Suge Sutton. Boston, you should have just kept it going. Now to Alicia. Hits right elbow, Shakira Austin. Back to Alicia Clark on the right wing outside. Lexi Holt and Natasha Howard cutting her off the baseline. And they're going to call a personal foul against Natasha Howard. 6:03 left to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 6. Justin Fields rushing touchdown. Ooh. Justin Fields. They can't stop Justin Fields. Before I went live, I saw Justin Fields. Like, he just keeps rushing on him. He keeps rushing on him. Boston better from the right sideline. Alicia Clark to Suge Sutton, right corner. 13 on the shot clock. Inside Clark. And Lexi Hole called for the foul. She gives a shove to the back. She didn't like the call, but that is a back-to-back foul for the Fever. One by Howard, one by Lexi. Stephanie Dolson will check in for Shakira Austin. Steph Dolson coming in for the Mystics. Thank y'all for smacking that thumbs up on the live stream here on this Sunday afternoon. I appreciate the company. Under 6 minutes to go. Here come the Mystics. And Aaliyah Boston called for a foul quickly. Are you kidding me? That is 3 fouls on this side of the court on this possession. 1 from Natasha, 1 from Lexi, and now 1 for Aaliyah Boston. That's 3 fouls for the Fever on this one possession. Oh my goodness. 5:57 remaining in the first quarter. It's Mystics basketball shooting on the left side of the court. Alicia Clark inbounds from the right sideline to Kiki Irfin on the right elbow. Attacking Odyssey. Kick out Dolson. Dolson traveled. She shuffled the feet before that pass. Steph, that's a travel. It's Fever basketball. Now, that's going to be 5 turnovers for the Mystics already. We got to capitalize. We got to start capitalizing more on these turnovers. Odyssey driving down the rim. Layup is good. Odyssey Sims driving layup. She strikes. That's her first bucket of the game. Howard scored, Boston scored, Sims scored, and Mitchell scored. 4 of the 5, starting 5. Here's Shug with the missing layup. Rebounded by Aaliyah Boston. Outlet pass ahead to Odyssey Sims. Odyssey, pull up, mid-range, short, and it's going to go out of bounds. Mystics basketball. 8-6 lead for Indiana with 5:16 remaining in the first quarter. Checking in for the Mystics, it's going to be Lucy Olsen and Jade Melbourne for Shug Sutton and Sonia Citron. So on the floor for the Mystics, who have the ball, it's Clark, Irfin, Dolson, Olsen, and Melbourne. For the Fever, it's Howard, Boston, Sims, Mitchell, and Lexi Hull on the floor. Here is Jade Melbourne on the right wing outside. Hits Kiki in the high post. Pull up, long jumper. Good for 2. That's a long contested 2. AB was all over that to contest the shot. But we're going to tie game now at 8. 4:51 to go. Here's Howard on the drive. Layup is good. Natasha Howard being very aggressive to start the game. Driving to the rim. Puts the Fever up by 2, 10-8. Here's Kiki. Handoff. Alicia Clark, 15 on the shot clock. To the left wing outside goes Olsen. Olsen inside pass to Kiki. And we have a offensive foul called against Kiki as she shoves Aaliyah Boston on the pass. She got the pass and gave a little shove to Aaliyah Boston, and they're going to call her for it. That is a foul against Kiki. That's her second of the game already. It's a 10-8 lead for Indiana, and we're going to get an official timeout after that. 4:32 remaining in the first quarter, 10-8 lead for Indiana. So, Alicia Clark has 3. Kiki Irfin has 2 points for the Mystics on the floor. Natasha Howard has 4 points. She's driving to the rim pretty nicely. Aaliyah Boston has 2. Sims has 2. Mitchell has 2. Lexi Hull has 1 assist. That's who has scored so far on the floor. Commercial break, official timeout. We got to capitalize more off those turnovers. We do. We got to capitalize more off those turnovers. They have 6 turnovers now. We have 1. So let's keep capitalizing. Let's do it. 1.2 thousand people in the house tuning in on this Sunday afternoon. And we're 50 likes away from 500. What's up, Justice07? He says, he's saying hi to country. What's up, country? Mr. Wookie, what's good? Kentucky Lucky says, Kiki can get in foul trouble. Why Mystics should have kept Edwards? Oh, well. Yeah, that was a bit controversial. Some people didn't like how Aaliyah Edwards was just kind of like phased out of the rotation before being traded. Because Aaliyah Edwards is such a great young talent still. But anyway, Kiki, looking like she's going to get in foul trouble here soon. She's got 2 fouls already. Are the Mystics in the bonus yet? The Mystics are not in the bonus yet. I think they're 1 away from being in the bonus. I think there's 4 penalties against the Indiana Fever. There was 3 fouls called against Indiana in 1 possession. It was insane. Bobby Wan Kenobi. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys are having a good time and you're liking the stream, hit that thumbs up if you haven't done so already. We're 28 away from 500. We're in a commercial break. Right now, it's an official timeout. Indiana Fever up by 2. 10-8 is a score. 10-8 is a score. Natasha Howard is your leading scorer right now. Natasha Howard's leading scorer. Hey, Roach, or somebody, does anybody know what the score is between Arizona and New Orleans? Anybody know what the score is between New Orleans and Arizona? Or how about that Tampa Bay Atlanta game? We're coming back from the commercial break. Ariel Powers checking in for Odyssey Sims. Emily Engsler checking in for Kiki Irfin, who has 2 fouls. Now, Emily Engsler, she plays hard-nosed. She is a really good hard-nosed player. She does a lot of things very, very well on both sides of the floor. I love her style of play. I would love her to be in a Fever uniform one day. She did well against us. She did very well against us in that last game. She's kind of like Lexi Hull. She's just everywhere doing everything. Doing all the nitty-gritty stuff. Doing all the nitty-gritty stuff. 17-10 Bucks. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. 20-10 Cardinals. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. All right, it's a 10-8 lead for Indiana with 4:32 left to go. Wait a minute. What's going on? I think there's a clock malfunction. The clock is just going. I thought maybe the game was starting. So I got my scoreboard going, but there's a clock malfunction. So we have a delay here. Okay, this is happening way too much in the WNBA. Way too much. Way too much. Shot clock malfunctions happening way too much in the NBA. Oh, I know, Pikachu. Not this stuff again. Not this stuff again. We just had this past week. Whew. Thank you all so much for the score updates. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So, a little bit of a delay here. We have a clock malfunction. So, they're going to have to figure this out. The clock is going bonkers. The clock is going bonkers right now. So, a delay. A delay. Steelers and Falcons are driving. Roach is Trey McBride doing pretty good today. And thank y'all for 500 likes. Thank y'all for 500 likes here in the first quarter. Crazy shootout between the Panthers and the Jags. 10-3 Jags up. Crazy shootout. I didn't think a whole lot of defense was going to be played in that game. Interesting. QC! What up, QC? It says bonkers clock. Bonkers clock indeed. It's going. It just keeps going. They're a minute off on the clock. They're a minute off on the clock. And right now the refs are huddled up and they're just discussing with each other. Oh, this is not good. We've seen this before. What game was that? Was that the Mercury? Was that the Mercury Fever game earlier this week where we saw the clock malfunctioning and we had like a 30-minute delay or something? Josh, get your book out for the clock fix. I know, really. Seriously, I could put it on the NFL right now. I could put it on the NFL and see what's going on during this commercial break or during this clock malfunctioning. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, he's had some big catches today, says Roach. Well, what's his yards, boy? If you're just tuning in, clock malfunctioning here in the first quarter. We have a delay. We have a delay with the clock. What's going on? Don't the Mystics play in the same arena as the Wizards? Because we call Wizards games in the NBA. And I don't recall this being an issue. No, it was that Valkyrie game where that clock was malfunctioning. And people were completely going crazy, but that wasn't a surprise to me and Rocha. That was not a surprise to me and Rocha that clock malfunctioned at the Chase Center for that Golden State Valkyrie game because we call Warrior games. And that happened before multiple times in the Chase Center with the Warriors. That arena just always has clock malfunctions. I think they figured it out. The players are back on the court. I don't know. I don't know. Golden State clock issues, yeah. It was the Golden State Valkyrie game where those clocks were malfunctioning. And me and Roach were the ones that were not surprised by it at all. Not at all. That arena is awful with their clocks. Even though it's like one of the most expensive NBA arenas. So we have a delay of game here. Now they're going to run a commercial break. Oh, my goodness. Come on. Get out of here. All right. We'll see if they can figure this out. Commercial break. Clock malfunction. Josh, 17-10, Las Vegas. Las Vegas is winning? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right, so during this commercial break, I'm going to take a look at the NFL scores right now. Oh, my goodness. We will be live for the Sunday Night Football game tonight between the Baltimore Ravens and Buffalo Bills. If anyone is interested in that, Rocha could drop the link in the chat. The stream is already scheduled and ready to go. Why didn't I take the Colts to win? I should have. I should have. I knew better, and I didn't do it. All right. I won't make that mistake again. But Las Vegas Raiders up 17-10. I bet people took them in the Survivor. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Steelers scored. 24-26. Oh, baby. We're still in a commercial break. Oh, we're coming back from the commercial break. Did you fix your clocks yet, Washington? Did you fix your clocks? I think they did. Who scored for the Steelers? Jeff, this is frustrating with the clock malfunctions. And why is it fever games? That these clocks malfunction like this, huh? Because I watch other WNBA games. Outside the fever, and these clock malfunctions happen a lot during fever games. All right, we're back for action, folks. Here's Kelsey Mitchell with a pull-up elbow jumper. That's no good. Tipped out by Engsler into the hands of Turner. Inside feed for Howard, and one! Natasha Howard. She's eating in the post, baby. Alicia Clark called for the foul. And one for the Flash. 12-8 lead for Indiana. Dude, Howard is eating in the post. Let's go, Flash. I Love Country and GWL 1961 dropping those Flash emotes. I love it. Sam, there you go. Rochito. We're back for action. Howard's got an and one, and she'll knock down the and one free throw. That's a three-point play the old-fashioned way, baby. 13-8 is the score. Fever with the lead. 4:06 to go. Back the other way. Sonia Citron in trouble. Falls on the floor against Lexi Hall, but regroups herself. Hits Engsler. Handoff to Melbourne. Handoff to Olsen. 9 on the shot clock. Olsen driving on Natasha Howard in the post. Nice little cross right there. Step back off the 1 foot. Too strong. Engsler with the rebound. I wish she was in that contest. I wish I was able to take her over on the rebounds. Here's Sonia for an elbow jumper from the right side. That's good for 2. Sonia Citron back in. She's got 5 points on the game. Makes it a 3-point game. Howard, handoff to Ariel Powers. Powers looking back inside to Natasha. Going to work against Engsler. Turns into a double team. Kicks out to Boston. To Powers. Driving. Floaters. Too short. Rebound by, a loose ball foul called against Natasha Howard. Oh, man. That's going to put the Mystics in the bonus now. That puts the Mystics in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. What happened to Bibby? It was a knee injury. Factor theory. It was a knee injury. We thought she was going to be able to come back. In fact, that's exactly what it looked like. And then all of a sudden, I guess there was a mysterious setback. And then they ruled her out for the rest of the year. So Engsler will go to the line for 2 free throws because the Mystics are in the bonus. And the first one's good. 13-11, Fever lead. Checking back in is Brianna Turner, Shakira Austin for Howard and Stephanie Dolson. Thank you, King Yuji, for that update, buddy. Thank you. And that second free throw is good for Engsler. We have a 1-point lead for the Fever. 3:11 remaining. On the floor for the Fever, it's Boston, Mitchell, Lexi Hull, Turner, and Powers. Powers feeds Boston. Baseline jumper, left side. Good, baby. Aaliyah Boston. She's 2 for 4 from the field on jump shots. Mid-range jump shots. Let's go. 15-12. Indiana lead on the 3 to go. Here come the Mystics. Inside feed. Engsler at the rim with an easy layup. Assisted by Lucy Olsen. 15-14 lead. 2:39 to go. Boston, dribble handoff. Lexi goes around the screen. Back out to Boston. Handoff back to Lexi. Boston setting the screen. Lexi picked up by Citron. 10 on the shot clock. Fadeaway jumper off the bank is good. Let's go, Lexi Hall. Lexi fading away and calling bank on a Sunday. 17-14 lead, Indiana, 2:15 to go. Shakira attacking down the heart of the lane. Layup short. Boston rebound. Outlet goes to Powers. Powers pushes up court. Stops. Pops on a dime. Gets the bounce and gets the score. Ariel powering up. 19-14 lead for Indiana. Under 2 minutes remaining. Angsler with the handoff to Lucy Olsen. They're out there on the floor with Shakira, Austin, Shug, Sutton, and Sonia Citron. Here's Citron, foul by Lexi Hall. Lexi called for her second foul with 1:44 remaining in the first quarter. Mystics down by 5. Dude, how about Powers, man? I love the energy she brings. I love how she's just never scared of a moment. QC says, just wait until daylight savings. Their clock's going to be... Oh, my God. When is that happening, by the way? When is that happening? So Citron's at the line shooting 2 shots. First one's good. She's got 6 points. One more coming. Hey, Susan. Hey, what's up in the bushes looking? How you doing, buddy? Rocha says, she has the power. Ariel Powers. Love it. Sonia Citron at the line shooting one more free throw. That is up. She hasn't missed. Citron hasn't missed anything. She cuts the lead to 3. She's got 7 points. She is tied with Natasha Howard for leading scorer of the game at 7. Here come the Fever with Mitchell, Dantas, Turner, Shea Petty, and Ariel Powers. 10 on the shot clock for Indiana. Mitchell driving the traffic. Kick out. Howard, left corner. Kick out now to the left wing. And Powers was able to draw the foul from Jade Melbourne on the floor. Foul on the floor from Jade Melbourne. The Aussie. Sonia Citron doesn't really miss free throw. No, she's good. She's a Terminator out there, man. She really is. 40 likes away from 600 in the first quarter. That's incredible. Keep smacking that thumbs up, folks. Thank y'all so much for being here. Hit that subscribe if you're brand new for more Fever streams and playoff matchups. Here's Powers on the drive from the right elbow. Pulls up. Blocked by Shakira Austin. Wait a minute. And then after the block, Austin commits the loose ball foul. Wait a minute. Oh, no, that's not on Shakira Austin. That's on Powers. That's on Powers, not Austin. So it's a clean block by Shakira Austin, and it was Ariel Powers who commits the loose ball foul. And because the Mystics are in the bonus, it's 2 shots for Shakira Austin. She's at the line. And first free throw is good. One more can make it a 1-point game with 1:09 remaining in the first quarter. Shakira Austin... She's got her points from the free throw line here so far in this game. She knocks them both down. She's got 2 points with 1 rebound, 1 assist. And here come the Fever with Mitchell, Dantas, Turner, Shea Petty, and Austin Powers. Inside feed. Turner blocked at the rim. Regains herself. Puts it back up. Can't get that one to go. Saves it in bounds. No, it's off of Jade Melbourne. Off the knee. Good defense by the Mystics there on the baseline. It's going to be Fever basketball with 14 on the shot clock. Under a minute remaining in the first quarter. Fever up by 1. Dude, I love Emily Angsler's game. Fever, go after Emily. We need a player like that. Ball's inbounded to Dantas. Kick out. Shea Petty, baseline feed. That's a bad pass. There's 2 defenders on Turner, and it's stolen up by Shug Sutton. Not a good pass there. Up ahead is Sonia. Layup is good for Citron. She's got 9 points. She's the leading scorer of the game. And with that, the Mystics take the lead, 20-19. We got to be careful on those post-entry passes. Here's a catch-and-shoot 3 by Mitchell. Off the iron. Rebound falls to Shug. Mystics with the lead, looking to extend here. Under 30 seconds remaining. Shug Sutton by the logo, bringing out Shea Petty. Austin comes out to set the high screen. Inside pass. Austin takes the jump shot, hits off the iron, and Dantas gets the rebound. Indiana looking to take the lead here before the quarter ends. No shot clock. 10 seconds remaining in the game clock. Mitchell around the logo, picked up by Shug. High screen, Dantas, Shakira the switch. Cross-court pass by Mitchell, stolen up by Jade Melbourne. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. 20-19 lead, Washington Mystics. Oh, my goodness. We got to be careful on those post-entry passes, man. We got to be careful with that. That does it after one. Mystics take the lead by the end of the quarter. We started missing some shots, man. And they started making theirs. Check this out. Here in this first quarter, look at the screen. Washington Mystics shot 50% from the field. We shot 38%. We haven't made a three. They've made two, shooting 66% from downtown. They have 6 turnovers. We have 3. We have 8 rebounds. They have 6. We got to do a better job in knocking down our shots. We got to play a little bit better defense, too. But that does it for the first quarter. Let's go into the second. And watch the fouling. Out of the first quarter, Sonia Citron is the leading scorer. She hasn't missed at all. She's 3 for 3 from the field, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. She's got 9 points. Natasha Howard, she's our leading scorer with 7 points. She's our leading rebounder with 2. Asa Powers, leading assists with 2. Oh, my goodness. 1.4 thousand people here in the house. We're 11 likes away from 600. 11 likes away from 600. Josh, Dolphins actually scored 30-8. Oh, here comes the comeback. For Miami. All right, who scored for the Tuna? Lisa says, you notice clock mishaps happen to the Fever on away games. Coincidence? I don't think so. Josh, help me out. Been calling the games all season long, and I've watched other games as well. These clock malfunctions do it with the Fever. Oh my goodness. Multiple clock malfunctions with the Fever. Thank you, Fact or Theory. Appreciate you, man. I love Austin Powers. Great movies, by the way. Great movies. Over 600 likes. Let's go. Emily Angsler. I'm putting that propaganda out there. I want Emily Angsler in a Fever uniform next year. That's what I want. I don't know what her contract's like. I don't know if she's one of the 70% of WNBA players who are up for contract at the end of this year. But if she is, Indiana, go after her. Or if I'm one of the expansion teams, I'm going after Emily. That's if the Mystics don't protect her. Microphone's too far away. It's right here. It's right underneath me. It's right here. Bowers got hurt. No. Bowers got hurt. Emily Angsler was drafted and played on the Fever in 2022. Let's bring her back, Jay. That was before my time. That wasn't that long ago, but that was before my time. Let's bring her back. Bring her back home. Every time I watch her, I'm impressed. Here we go. Start of the second quarter. It's going to be Mystics basketball. They're shooting on the left side of the court here at home in their black and gold uniforms. And on the floor for them, it's Clark, Austin, Sutton, Emily Angsler, and Lucy Olsen. Shug. Handoff to Austin. Back out to Shug. Sutton back to Shakira Austin. Dantas in front to guard. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, she draws a shooting foul against Dantas. That was awkward as hell. And now Shakira will go to the line for 2 shots. 2 shots. I am, Lisa. I am. Hey, what's up, Yvette? She says you can blame it all on me. And there goes the ad 1 free throw. There you go. 23. It's 23-19. 23-19. 4-point lead. Ay, caramba. How you doing, Yvette? Dantas. Mitchell, right corner 3. We're missing our shots. Shug Sutton with the rebound. And here come the Mystics. We're missing our shots, man. Shug to Angsler. Picked up by Boston. Left elbow. 15 on the shot clock. 9:15 to go. Inside pass. Alicia Clark with the left-hand layup off the bank. 25-19, 6-point lead for the Mystics. Here come the Fever with Boston, Mitchell, Dantes, Petty, and Powers. Boston on the right elbow, dribbles to the right low block, her back to Austin, looking left, looking right, spins, puts it up, misses, gets her own rebound. Go back up, Aaliyah, you're too strong. There you go. Oh my goodness, don't hesitate on that. Go right back up. And don't lower that ball either. Don't lower that ball. 21-25, Aaliyah Boston scores. And now she's got 6 points and 4 rebounds. Ooh, short of the layup is Suge Sutton. Shakira with the rebound, put back, no good. Boston with another rebound. And here come the Fever with Powers, bringing up the ball. Down by 4. Hits Dantes, wide open for 3. In and out it goes. Engsler with the rebound. That's her second of the game. 8:14 remaining in the ball game. Suge getting the high screen from Engsler, pulls up mid-range, too strong on the shot. Powers with the rebound. Powers quickly up the 4, and Dantes dribbles to the right elbow, finds Dantes up top for 3. Dantes! This time it goes in. And that's our first splash. That's our first 3-pointer scored for the game. 24-25, 1-point deficit for the Fever. Austin with the handoff to Lucy Olsen on the left wing outside. Mitchell trying to strip that ball loose. Olsen recovers, goes down to the rim, and scores a layup. Olsen puts them up by 3. 7.5 remaining. Aerial Powers off the screen from Dantes. Pulls up from the left elbow. Too strong on the shot. Rebound saved by Boston. Hits Powers. Powers stripped loose by Suge. Recovers. Takes a bounce. Goes up. And puts it in. Aerial Powers. Way to stay with that. 1-point game. 1-point game. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. 27-26. Powers has 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. A missed 3 by Engsler leads to a rebound by Powers. And she's fouled by Alicia Clark. With 7:01 remaining in the half. Lexi Hall will check in for Ariel. Odyssey checks in for Dantes. And Howard checking in. Yo, Jake from State Farm. You the man. Go Fever. No, Jake. Ya the man. Cheers, Jake. Thank you so much for the 5, brother. How you enjoying your Sunday, bro? How you enjoying your Sunday? Here come the Fever. They have the possession, shooting on the right side of the court in their red uniforms with Lexi Hall, Mitchell, Sims, Boston, and Howard on the floor. And we're going to get a defensive 3 seconds call against Steph Dolson of the Mystics. So that's going to be a technical free throw coming up for Indiana to tie the game potentially. How's Kelsey Mitchell doing? She's got 2 points. She's 1 for 5 from the field. And she's at the line shooting this technical free throw. Mitchell knocks it down and ties the game at 27. Thank you again, Jake. What's up, Marty? What's up, CC Ryder? Asia Lakeisha Robertson. Ball's inbounded from Mitchell from the right sideline. To Odyssey, to Howard, back to Mitchell, right wing. 10 on the shot clock, 6:45 remaining in the half. Citron picking up Mitchell, hits Boston inside against Steph Dolson, turns to her right, puts it up, short on the shot. Dolson with the rebound, and here come the Mystics looking to regain the lead. Outlet pass ahead to Alicia Clark, to Citron, I'm sorry. Citron against Lexi. Bounce pass right corner. Jade back to Citron. Inside for Kiki Irfin. Puts the ball on the floor. Step back over Howard. Ooh, that's short. And it goes out of bounds. It's Fever basketball with 6:19 to go. Booyaka. Here come them Fever looking to take the lead right back. 6:15 to go. Mitchell, Boston, left wing. Dribble handoff. Lexi pulls up from mid-range. Oh, it takes a bounce inside. Lexi Hall, her second field goal of the game, puts Indiana up 29-27 with under 6 minutes remaining in the half. Here come the Mystics with Irfin, Sutton, Citron, Dolson, and Melbourne. Citron gets the handoff from Kiki, drives down the heart of the lane, lays it up, and lays it in. Citron cannot be denied right now. She ties the game back up at 29. She has not missed. She's 4 for 4 with 11 points. Lexi misses the corner 3. Citron the rebound. Citron is a perfect 4 for 4 with 11 points here in the first half. 5.5 to go. She's the leading scorer, by the way, too. Citron, inside feed. Dawson takes a bounce. Kick out left corner, Jade Melbourne. Mitchell all over her. 7 on the shot clock. Bad pass to Kiki. Stolen up by Mitchell. And is she not fouled? Is she not fouled? Where's the foul, ref? Timeout. Are they going to say that's off of Mitchell? She was hit in the back. Timeout Mystics. Timeout Mystics with 5:16 to go. That should have been a foul against the Mystics. I thought Mitchell was hit from behind. All right, timeout. Timeout. We're all tied up at 29 with 5:16 remaining in the first half. Sonia Citron, you're a problem. Sonia, you're a problem. 4 for 4, hitting mid-ranges, hitting three-point shots, getting to the rim, hitting your free throws. She hasn't missed anything. Not a single thing. Josh's 2010 Raiders. Oh my God, Matthew, you're actually doing it. Hey, what's up, JB Taylor? Walk-Off Sports Talk. What's good, man? How you doing? Jets 31-32. That's a game. That's a game. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go use the restroom. I'll be right back. All right, everybody calm down. Calm down. What's up, Big Mick? How you doing? JB Taylor, your Colts looking great right now. Your Colts looking great right now. Putting a whoop into those Dolphins. We're still in a commercial break timeout made by the Mystics. 29-29 is the score. We're all tied up here with 5:16 remaining. Sonia Citron is your leading scorer for the game. Howard is our leading scorer with 7 points. Aaliyah Boston, right behind her with 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. Mitchell's got 3. Lexi's got 4. Odyssey Sims has 2. That's who's on the floor right now for the Fever. For the Mystics, outside of Sonia Citron's 11, it's 2 points for Kiki. She's 1 for 3. Shug hasn't scored, but she has 3 rebounds. Dolson hasn't scored, and Jade has not scored. Looks like Shea Petty's going to check in for Kelsey Mitchell here. We thank you, Daffy. Thank you, Daffy. And thank y'all for smacking that like button. We're almost to 700 likes here in the first half. We're 35 away. 35 away. Tua turned the ball over. Why did I take the Colts? Why didn't I go with my gut and take the Colts? I blame QC. I blame QC. That's my truth, and I'm sticking to it. Ball's going to be inbounded here out of the timeout from the Mystics, and it's Kiki on the inbounded pass. Kick out Steph Dolson, catch and shoot 3. Way too strong. Rebounded by Aaliyah Boston. And here come the Fever with Howard, Boston, Sims, Hull, and Shea Petty. Odyssey, nice little cross right there to Shug. Boston, handoff, Lexi, thought about it, dribbles to her right, and a whistle's called. Personal foul called against Sonia Citron. Her first personal. Under 5 to go. We all to the Dolphins. Browns missed a field goal. Oh my goodness. Ball's going to be inbounded. Wait, are the Bengals winning that game? Did they win that game? Ball's inbounded. Catch and shoot. 3. Shea Petty knocking down the splash. Indiana up 32-29. And a whistle. What? I think there's a shot clock malfunction there. Okay, we're good. Ball's inbounded. Ball's inbounded. 4:43 left to go in the second quarter. 32-29. Fever lead. Jade Melbourne bringing out Shea Petty. Cross-court pass. Alicia Cork. Kick out. Wide open. Steph Dolson. She'll knock down the splash this time. And now we got a tie game at 32. We're tied back up at 32. Odyssey gets stripped loose. Stolen up. Citron, the drive, the layup is good with the left-hand finish. Sonia Citron's got 13 points, 34-32. Back to the way. Howard puts it up with the right hand and gets the layup. It's good. Natasha Howard's got 9. We're tied at 34. 4 minutes remaining. Dolson, Clark, off the screen from Dolson. Howard switches, hits Kiki in the high post. Baseline pass for Dolson, short, broken up loose by Lexi. Howard saves the ball inbounds, and here comes Indiana. What a defensive play right there by Lexi and Howard. And then there's a whistle by Kiki, who fouls, her third. Kiki's got 3 personal fouls now. We got a $10 dono in the chat by Kelly Roten. I remember when I played in high school in 1978. I don't remember no clock problems. Just saying. I feel like sometimes with modern technology, as advanced as it's supposed to be, sometimes it feels like it's worse sometimes, you know? Kelly, thank you so much. Quality just isn't what it used to be. Kelly Roten, thank you so much for the 10, brother. It's good to see you. And we got another personal foul on the inbound pass from Shakira Austin. She picks up her second foul. We have 3:31 remaining in the half. We're tied at 34. It's Fever basketball with Howard, Boston, Sims, Lexi Hull, and Shea Petty shooting on the right side of the court with their red uniforms. Ball's inbounded from the right sideline. Petty to Odyssey on the right wing outside. Looks to the top of the circle. Howard swings at Shea. Catch and shoot 3. Oh, Shea Petty's in her bag, baby. Shea Petty knocks down another splash. That's back-to-back threes for Shea Petty off the bench. Indiana leads at 37-34 with 3:12 remaining to go. Shea Petty, just feed her the ball. Feed her the ball. Citron gets an awkward pass. And they're going to call a foul against Lexi. Lexi Hall called for a foul. That's her third. Yeah, that's her third foul. 3:03 remaining in the second quarter, and now she's got to check out. Ariel Powers will check in. Powers checks in with 4 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists off the bench. She's having a pretty solid game. She's on the floor with Petty, Sims, Boston, and Howard. Ball's inbounded, and they're going to call a personal foul against Odyssey. What's going on? They're going to call a foul against Odyssey Sims. 37-34, Indiana lead. Mystics on the floor. Clark, Austin, Citron, Dolson, and Melbourne. Ball's inbounded. Austin feeds baseline. Citron kicks right corner. Catch and shoot 3. It's short for Clark. Rebounded by Powers. Powers, outlet to Odyssey. Nice crossover to Citron, and a floater goes up and in. What a maneuver by Odyssey. She crossed over the rookie and hit the floater down the heart of the lane. 39-34 lead for Indiana. We're up by 5. 2.5 to go. Shakira Austin goes to work on Boston and gets it to go off the bank on the baseline. 36-39 Fever lead. Back to the way. Boston with the feed on the other side, and she'll answer right back with the baseline score herself. 9-2 run for Indiana in the last minute 50 seconds. 41-36. Jay down the heart of the lane layup. It's short. Rebound goes to Shea Petty. Powers. Howard driving the floor. Kick out left to the side of the court. And here goes Powers for 3. That's no good. Austin the rebound. Under 2 minutes to go. Under 2 minutes. Dolson for 3. That won't fall. Powers the rebound. 5-point lead for the Fever. If you haven't done so, smack that thumbs up on the live stream. 700 likes on the stream is amazing. Thank y'all. Howard, hand up. Odyssey down the baseline. Reverse layup blocked by Austin. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Indiana. It's Mystics basketball. That's Austin's second block of the game, I believe. Let me double check that. Shakira Austin, 2 blocks. That's her second block of the game. And we're going to get a Fever timeout. Indiana will call a timeout with 1:32 remaining in the half. They lead it by 5, 41-36. A much better quarter for Indiana on both sides of the floor. We're outscoring them 22-16 here in the second. Can Yuji hug? Let's go. There goes a hug, King Yuji. There you go. That's our first charge timeout for the Indiana Fever, with 1:32 remaining here in the half. Washington 21, New York 6. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, Giants. Okay. Irving with a $2 donation. Final score 3-2. I pitched. Final score 3-2. I pitched, gave 1 run. I'm a 4-time champ. Hey, Irving, congratulations on the 4-time championship in kickball, brother. Let's go, Irving. Proud of you, buddy. Fist bump. We got a $10 dono during this commercial break from Wendell Alanto. He says, let's do this, Fever. You can do it. Go, Josh. Wendell. Yes, sir. Let's keep this momentum up. We're having a much better second quarter here. Let's keep it going. Let's build off of it. And let's walk out of here with a victory. Wendell, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate the 10. Thank you for the support, man. Thank you for the support. Thank y'all for almost 800. Man, y'all smashing that thing. You guys are smacking that like button right now. Thank y'all. 747. Isn't that a plane? Did Hall really foul? There's some tic-tac fouls, man. There are some tic-tac fouls. She picked up 3. She picked up her 3rd foul. Also in foul trouble is the Mystics' Kiki Irfin. She's got 3. She has 3 fouls as well. So Kiki and Lexi in foul trouble in the first half. Cardinals are beating the Saints 20-10. Oh, thank goodness. Is that game almost over? Because I have the Cardinals in Survivor. I need them just to walk out of that with a big victory. Ooh. All right, so during the timeout by the Fever, Suge Sutton will check in for Jade Melvin. Kelsey Mitchell will check in for Odyssey Sims. It is a 41-36 lead for Indiana with 1:32 remaining in the half. Fever in their red uniforms, Mystics in their black and gold. Austin inbounds this one, and here come the Mystics with Dawson, Citron, Sutton, Austin, and Alicia Clark. 17 on the shot clock for them, shooting on the left side of the court. Suge Sutton driving. Layup is good. She's finally able to knock down a layup. She missed all her previous layups. That's her first field goal of the game. 3-point lead for the Indiana Fever. Howard on the right wing outside. Bringing out Citron. Handoff Shea Petty. She's 2 for 2 from downtown. Pulls up a mid-range this time. And she'll knock down that one too. Shea Petty is seeing the rim this big. Shea Petty's 3 for 3. 8 points. 5-point lead once again for Indiana. 43-38. Bench points right now. 15-9 in favor of Indiana. So let's go bench mob. Good job. Sonia Citron going to work on Boston, top of the key. Cross-court pass, stolen up. Intercepted by Ariel Powers. She's having a great first half. Ariel going to work inside against Alicia Clark. Puts her back to her. Kick out to Shea Petty. Back to Powers in the high post. She's looking down low. She gets a screen from Howard. Citron on the switch. Powers goes up and under. And she'll draw the shooting foul. How about Ariel Powers? She's putting in that work, folks. And now she'll earn a trip to the line for 2 shots. Citron picking up her 2nd foul. Citron just picked up her 2nd foul. Geno Smith looking great with Pete Carroll. Nice. Nice. First free throw is good for Ariel Powers. 44-38. Ariel has now 5 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and she's got at least 1 steal. Second free throw for Ariel is no good. Goes out of bounds. Was that last touch by Washington? I couldn't really see the referee's call there. I think that's Fever ball. Yeah. I think that's Fever ball. Oh, or was that a foul on the rebound? That's gonna put the Fever in the bonus. It was a loose ball foul on the rebound against Washington. So Natasha Howard will go to the line for 2 shots as they're in the bonus. Free throw number 1. No good for Natasha. No good for Natasha. She's got 9 points at the line. Howard, one more free throw to go. Let's see if she can knock down this one. 1 of 2. 19 seconds remaining in the half. And she will knock down the second free throw. 45-38. Let's get it. No shot clock for the Mystics. Shug Sutton into the front court. Shug to Alicia Clark at the top of the key. Aerial Powers all over her. Hits Steph Dolson on the elbow. Inside pass. Citron, her back to Mitchell. Turnaround shot. In and out it goes. That's her first miss of the game. And that's going to do it for the first half. It's all over going to the locker room. 45-38. Indiana with the lead. Much better second quarter right there on both sides of the floor. We outscored Washington 26-18 after getting outscored 20-19 in the first. Much better quarter from Indiana in the second. 1.8 thousand people in the house. I'm going to go over the halftime box score so that way you guys can know all the numbers and stats between the individual players and team stats as well. We are 12 likes shy from 800. I appreciate that so very much. What's up, Elio? How you doing? How you doing, buddy? Man, Aerial Powers. The bench mob for the Indiana right now is looking really, really good. You're about to see it in the halftime box score, but man, Powers and Shea Petty, they brought it off the bench. They really bought it. And Dantes, too. Whew. Whew. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Thank y'all on this Sunday afternoon. On a NFL Sunday afternoon. NFL Sunday afternoon. We got almost 2,000 people in the house. Okay, so let's go over the halftime box score. Because I know you guys want to know the stats. All right? So let's start off with the game leaders. Sonia Citron, leading scorer of the first half with 13 points. But Natasha Howard is our leading scorer with 10 points. Aaliyah Boston's the rebounding leader of the first half with 7. Shakira Austin leads the way for Washington with 3 boards. Assist leader in the first half is Odyssey Sims with 4. Jade Melbourne has 2 for Washington. Now let's look at that shooting percentage. Washington shooting 46% from the field, but so are we. We're each shooting 46%. From 3, they're shooting 37%. We're shooting 30%. They have twice the amount of turnovers that we do. They have 8. We have 4. And we are out-rebounding them 18-12. Let's keep that going. Let's out-rebound them. Let's kill them off the boards and in the paint. I love it. I love it. Keep that up. Now, let's look at the individual stats, and we'll start off with the Indiana Fever and the leading scorer, Natasha Howard. 10 points on 3 for 4 from the field. She's 4 for 5 from the free throw line, so she's drawing those fouls. She's very aggressive getting to the rim. She's got 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Second leading scorer, it's a tie between Aaliyah Boston and off the bench, Shea Petty. Boston's got 8 points with 7 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Not too shabby for Boston, shooting 50% from the field. 4 points apiece for Odyssey Sims and Kelsey Mitchell. That was Odyssey Sims and Lexi Hull, Lexi Hull has 4. Odyssey has 4. Kelsey's got 3. She's 1 for 5 from the field. So Kelsey Mitchell, I hope she's able to find her groove in the second half. She's got 3 points right now. Lexi Hull's got 4. Odyssey with 4. Aaliyah with 8. And 10 for Natasha Howard. Off the bench, though, look at this. Shea Petty, 8 points. 3 for 3 from the field, 2 for 2 from downtown. 5 points from Aerial Powers with 5 rebounds and 3 assists and a steal. Aerial is looking good out there. Dantes has 3 points with 1 rebound. Looking down to the Washington Mystics. Their leading scorer is Sonia Citron with 13. She's 5 for 6 from the field, 1 for 1 from downtown, 2 for 2 from the free throw line with a rebound, and she has 2 fouls. 7 points for Shakira Austin with 3 rebounds and 2 blocks. Alicia Clark has 5 points with 1 assist. Kiki Irfin, she's struggling here in this first half. She's 1 for 3 with 2 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, but 3 fouls. Her and Lexi Hull picked up 3 fouls in that first half. And Shook Sutton, 1 for 4 from the field with 2 points, 2 steals, and 1 assist with 3 rebounds. Off the bench, they have 4 points from Emily Enksler with a block, an assist, and 2 rebounds. Steph Dolson has 3 points with 1 rebound. 2 points for Lucy Olson. And that is your individual box score stats. Look into some more team stats here. I want to see the points off turnovers here. So they have 8 turnovers, and they've given up 12 to us. We have 4 turnovers. We gave up 4 to them. Points in the paint, we're winning that as well, 24 to 18. I love it. We're winning the assists as well, 10 to 8. That's your halftime box score. There we go. So win the paint, win the paint, win the paint. I love it. I love it. And that's your halftime box score, folks. Thank y'all so much again for being here. We're in a commercial break. It's halftime. Washington down 38 to 45 here at home. This is the 4th and final matchup between the two. 4th and final matchup. Mystics have beaten us 2 out of the 3 games. We're looking to even up the series here today. There will be one more Fever game after this, and that's going to be against the Minnesota Lynx on Tuesday. We'll be live for that. That's the last game of the season. Am I going to call Fever playoff games? Oh, you bet. You bet. We're going to call all the Fever playoff games. I love country. Every single one of them. I know the NFL season has started, but we will still call every Fever game until the season is completely over for them. We will also be calling the Golden State Valkyrie game, so if anyone's interested in that, Rocha is a big Golden State Valkyrie fan as he's out there in the Bay Area. So we'll be calling Valkyrie games too. Kelly Roten dropping the $20 bomb in the chat. If Fever wins by 20 points, I'm going to gift 5 memberships. Kelly, that was awesome. We did that on, Friday with the Chicago Sky game. Let's do it again here tonight. I'm with you. I'm with you. If the Fever win by at least 20 or more, I will give 5 memberships along with Kelly Roten. Let's go, Kelly. Thank you so much, brother, for the $20 bomb. Me and Kelly, let's get it. Yvette says GSV. I know Yvette, she's hyped for her Bay Area team. Valkyries, they're a playoff team. For their first season ever. Kate Money Martin, going to be rooting for her. Natalie Nakase, I love that coach for Golden State. I wish she was our head coach sometimes. But, yeah, we'll be calling all the Fever playoff games as well as the Valkyrie. Jake says, Kelly, I'll match it too. Jake from State Farm in the chat will get 5 memberships if the Fever win by at least 20. Let's go. Cardinals barely win, Josh. Cardinals barely win? What do you mean? What do you mean barely win? Robert Adele? You too, brother. You too. GWL 1961 says, I'll do the same, Josh. Okay, so if the Fever win by 20, Kelly, see what you started? Kelly, GWL, Jake, and myself will gift 5 memberships each to the chat if they win. Woo. Oh, my goodness. So the Cardinals barely won? Oh, my goodness. What do you mean barely won? All right. I'm going to go to the concession stands. I need something cold to drink. Let me know if you guys want anything. Smack that thumbs up. Go grab a drink for yourself as well. Go grab some snacks. A little snacky poo or something. And let's get ready for the second half, all right? Thank y'all again for 800 likes. Thank y'all again for over 800 likes. Raiders won. Okay, well, I lost that pick'em. And I'm going to lose that Dolphins one, too. Cherry Pepsi and some Cheetos. I got you. Cherry Pepsi. Nice choice. right, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, goodness. I do, Phelps. I do. I got my eye on you. I got my eye on you. George, you put out the fires? Thank you, George. Thank you for putting out that fire. Roger, get your notebook ready. Get your notebook ready. All right. So before the second half starts, I want to tell you guys about Sleeper. I want to tell you guys about our Sleeper fantasy collaboration that we have. They're our favorite fantasy app. They are amazing. This is our one-stop shop for fantasy football, daily fantasy, or just sports scores and updates and news all together. Everything. They do everything so well. We've been rocking with them for years, and they're in collaboration with us, and they have a pretty sweet promo going on. Get 100% match up to $100 using that code FURY. This is the contest that I had going into today's game. I had Boston on over 14.5 points. I had Kelsey Mitchell over on the points. Citron over, which is looking pretty good. I had Shakira Austin over on the rebounds. I think that looks pretty good. Lexi Hall, if they can stop calling fouls against her, she can look good on that. And Kiki Irfan with over 8.5 rebounds. But whether it's daily fantasy, whether it's fantasy or it's pick'em, hey, if you're just in there interested for the news and stats and everything like that, Sleeper is phenomenal with that kind of stuff. Phenomenal with it. They sometimes will have faster updates on injuries, anything you need to know about the games that you're interested in, the leagues that you're interested in, faster than other places. So check out the Sleeper Fantasy app, your one-stop shop for sports. Get 100% match up to $100 using code FURY. If you're going to play any parlays or DFS, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So Bowers got hurt for the Raiders. It was a knee injury, Matthew. Who's your daddy? What's up, who's your daddy? What's up, who's your daddy? Raiders won 20-13. Congratulations, Matthew. Congratulations to you, Mofo, Nick Howard, Alpha, Evie, Eddie. Congrats, guys. Josh, who was working off camera? Who's working off camera? Nobody. It's just me. It's just me in this room. If there's anybody else in here, then they're here against my will, or it's a ghost. And I did go see that Conjuring movie last night, which was not that bad. It was not that bad. Out of 5, I would probably give it. I'd probably give it a 3. I'd probably give it a 3. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Way better than the last Conjuring movie. It's almost Halloween time. The fall is upon us here pretty soon. We are filming a scary movie, and we went to go see one. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. Cardinals beat the Saints 20-13. Yeah. Did McBride have a touchdown today? Because if anybody knows McBride's stats, let me know. You always see me looking at somebody off screen. If I do, it's probably my girlfriend, but she doesn't really come up here when I'm streaming. She's just chilling downstairs. Did I go with my girlfriend? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And it was a good time. We went out there and we saw a movie. We had some good lunch. It was great. It was great. It was great. It was a good time. I had me some chili cheese fries. It was so delicious. And they hooked it up too, man. They jam-packed it with some jalapenos and everything. They really hooked it up. They really hooked it up. All right. I'm getting ready for the second half. I'm ready for the second half, baby. I do have a girlfriend. Yes, I do. McBride, 6 for 9, 61 yards, no touchdowns. All right. Okay. Thank you, Big Whip. You're 5-2 the pick'em, Devin. Well, I definitely lost that Colts and Raiders game. Let me know what happens in that Jets game, too. We're getting ready for the second half. We're getting ready for the second half, y'all. Remember, if we win by 20, I'll get 5 memberships. So will Kelly Roten, GWL, 1961, and Jake. Steelers beat the Jets. Oh, yeah, baby. I got that pick. I'm looking pretty solid. I'm looking pretty damn good. I've lost 2 games so far. I'm looking pretty good. Yeah. Oof. I got the Bills tonight against the Ravens. By the way, we'll be live for that if you guys want to hang out. Bills, Ravens later on tonight. I knew I should have took the Colts. I knew it. I went against my gut. Whew. What up, Lee? What up, brother? We're getting ready for the second half, y'all. Getting ready for the second half. That was a long halftime. Going into the second half, leading scorer is Sonia Citron. Sonia Citron with 13. Natasha Howard is our leading scorer with 10 points on 1 missed shot. Citron, she only has 1 missed shot too. And they're going to start things off. Here we go. They start things off shooting on the right side of the court. Washington Mystics. And here goes Clark for 3. That's short. Gets her own rebound. Clark kick out to Shug Sutton. Sutton picked up by Odyssey. Bounce pass at Kiki Irfin, who's in foul trouble with 3. Back to Clark and a whistle. Oh, it's a 3-second violation against Shakira Austin. 3-second violation against Shakira Austin. That's a turnover. Fever ball. Let's go. 9:35 remaining in the third quarter. Fever shooting on the left side of the court in the second half. Here's Odyssey Sims pushing the tempo up. She will kick out to Lexi. Catch and shoot 3. Go in, baby. Oh, it's short. And the rebound will just go out of bounds. Mystics basketball. On the floor for the Fever, Howard, Boston, Sims, Mitchell, and Lexi. For the Mystics, it's Clark, Austin, Irfin, Sutton, and Citron. Shug Sutton to bring the ball across the halfway mark. They have the possession here. Odyssey picking her up around the logo. She's going to dribble to the right side of the court. Hits Clark. She's looking baseline. Citron wants it. Mitchell trying to deny the pass entry. Hits Austin. Top of the circle. 7 on the shot clock. Puts the ball on the floor against Howard. Attacks down the heart of the lane. And she misses at the rim. Boston with the help defense. And the rebound. There we go, AB. There we go. Stop that gap. Here's Mitchell. Pull up jumper. Baseline. Oh, it falls for Kelsey. Her second made field goal of the game. Puts them up 9. Woo! Let's keep it going, baby. Clark, handoff, Shug, Odyssey to pick her up on the right wing outside. Inside feed to Kiki Irfin. She draws the backdoor cut to Shug. Back inside, Kiki. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, they're going to call a foul against Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston called for her second personal. By the way, Boston is 2 points and 2 rebounds away from a double-double. Boston is 2 points and 2 rebounds away from a double-double. Mystics will inbound from the right sideline to Shug Sutton from Clark. 14 on the shot clock. Odyssey picking up Shug Sutton, top of the circle, hits left elbow. Austin calling for it in the left short corner is, Citron. She calls around Mitchell. Call for the foul, ref. Thank you. She completely hooked Mitchell. 8:18 left to go. It's Fever basketball. She completely hooked Mitchell. I was about to say. Looking like Captain Hook out there. My God, she completely hooked her. It's Fever basketball. On the floor for Indiana, it's Howard, Boston, Sims, Mitchell, and Lexi Holt. 8:09 to go. Nice feed baseline from Boston and Lexi. Kick out left corner. Pull up 3. Short by Natasha Howard. Kiki with the board. Irfin with her 3rd rebound of the game. She's been having a sluggish game so far. She's in foul trouble with 3. She's got 3 rebounds. She's 1 for 3 from the field with only 2 points. Pull up jumper long for Shug Sutton. Shakira Austin secures the rebound. That is Austin's 4th rebound. Second chance opportunity for the Mystics. Kiki with the feed inside against a double team. And they're going to call Lexi for a personal foul? What's Lexi to do right there? Personal foul on Lexi. That's her 4th. She's got to check out. Ariel's got to check in. Right? Yeah. Check her out, Steph. She's got 4 fouls. There she is. Ariel's got to check in. Man, I'm calling these tic-tac fouls against Lexi tonight. Am I going to call a Fever Championship? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Shakira Austin spinning on Howard, goes up with the left hand and gets the toilet bowl flush to fall. 2 points for Shakira Austin. It's a 7-point lead for the Indiana Fever. We're not going to miss any Indiana Fever games at all. Regular season or playoffs or finals. Boston handoff. Mitchell curls around the screen. Pull-up jumper, mid-range, won't go. Boston with the rebound. AB is crashing those boards. Her 9th of the game. Goes up with a hook shot, and she'll secure the bucket. Let's go, AB. She's got 10 points and 9 boards. That's what I want to see, Boston. Points in the paint, 26-20. Indiana winning that. Under 7 minutes to go, Citron hits Suge Sutton on the left wing outside. Left corner pass to Alicia Clark. 10 on the shot clock. Back to Shakira Austin. Whistle! Personal foul against Ariel. Ariel Powers. Looked like she took a shot to the forehead, and she's like, what about my contact? Personal foul called against Ariel Powers, her 2nd of the game. Yo, we got a $20 dono. He says, I want to play too, says Wayne. Wayne wants to play WW. Wayne Williams with a $20 bomb. He says he wants to play. Anybody else with Wayne? We'll put a squad together. Wayne, thank you so much for the 20, bro. Here goes a pull-up left corner 3 by Suge. In and out it goes. Kiki with the rebound. Oh, a loose ball foul called against Howard. Come on, ref. A lot of whistles against Indy tonight. Let him play a little bit. Let him play a little bit. Natasha Howard called for her 3rd personal. So Lexi with 4, Natasha with 3. Ball set bound from the left sideline. Mystics basketball with 6.5 to go. Kiki with the handoff to Suge, left wing outside. Odyssey in front to guard to the elbow. Goes Kiki, puts the ball on the floor in the high post. Dribble, handoff. Citron, left side of the screen. Ball's knocked loose by Mitchell. Mitchell with the steal. Kelsey Mitchell on the fast break. 3-on-1. Layup is good. That's what we call milk and cookies, sucker. Ooh, 51-40, 11-point lead for Indiana. Mitchell getting going here in the second half. 17 on the shot clock for Sonia. Hits Kiki right elbow. Sonia cutting backdoor. Kiki puts him on the floor. Left hand layup. Good and 1 over Boston. Kiki Irifin with the 3-point play opportunity. Attacking Aaliyah Boston. Boston called for her 3rd personal. 3rd personal on AB. That's right, Yvette. Milk and cookies. You know what? Downstairs, I got a whole thing of Chips Ahoy cookies. So I'm literally gonna have some milk and cookies later on. Kiki, free throw is good. She's looking to have a better half. First half, very sluggish. Foul trouble. Here in the second half, she's got now 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. 51-43 lead. Mitchell in trouble. 3 jerseys around here for the Mystics, and the strip is stolen by Sonia Citron. Melbourne, Kiki, left-hand layup is good, and 1 again for Kiki Irifin. Kiki, another 3-point play opportunity. This foul coming from Ariel Powers. 51-45. Kiki with that Euro step on Ariel on the baseline, getting the and 1. We got a timeout. Timeout by Steph. Timeout by Steph. We're getting whistles, man. Now Lexi Hull has 4 fouls. Natasha and Aaliyah Boston each have 3. Odyssey's got 2. Powers has 3. So we have 3 players with 3 fouls and 1 player with 4. Tic-tac calls, man. Tic-tac calls. Some of those are fouls, but some of them are tic-tac as well, dude. Some of them are tic-tac as well. Josh, Fever are not worth a heart attack, bro. Oh, man. Dude, everything I do it passionately. Everything I do it passionately. I assure you I'm okay. I am okay. I am okay. The doctor's right off screen with my blood pressure medication, just in case. What's a Euro step? Oh my goodness. If you really want a good breakdown on what a Euro step is, go check out on YouTube Manu Ginobili highlights. He perfected the Euro step. It's basically, I know you can't really see me, but it's basically when you go, like that. You do like this little, it's a way for you to create some space for yourself. And if you can perfect that, you could be deadly with it. And Manu Ginobili from the San Antonio Spurs back in the day, he was a mastermind of the Euro step, especially with him being left-handed, because it was very awkward for a lot of right-handed guys to be able to guard him on that Euro step, finishing with his left. In fact, I even have his jersey. I loved Manu Ginobili. But the Euro step, done right, is deadly, man. It's deadly. B-Hub in the chat says, I taught Ginobili that move. No, you didn't. Did you, B-Hub? See, that's why you're a beast, B-Hub. Manu looks so awkward, says Melissa. But, man, he was deadly. Manu was a beast. I remember Manu Ginobili, one game for the San Antonio Spurs, there was a bat that was flying in the arena. So they had to stop the game because there was a bat that was just flying in over the court, over the fans, over the players. And Manu Ginobili, with his bare hands, went and killed the bat. Ozzy Osbourne would have been impressed. He went and whack, killed the bat and just picked it up and grabbed it and said, here, let's get the game going. That dude was a beast. All right, it's a commercial break. It's a timeout made by the Indiana Fever. We're up by just 6 points now. Washington outscoring Indiana 7-6 here in the third quarter. Kiki Irfin getting going. She had a three-point play earlier and now has another three-point play opportunity as we're coming back from the commercial break. She's at the line. Free throws missed. Rebounded by Natasha Howard, her third of the game. And here comes Indiana with 5:34 remaining in the third quarter. On the floor, it's Howard, Boston, Sims, Mitchell, and Powers. 3 fouls apiece for Howard, Boston, and Powers. It's a short jumper right there by Howard. Ball's on the floor. And are we going to get a jump ball situation here? Between Howard and, who is that, Kiki? I think we are, yeah. What's up, Andy? 504. What's up, dude? 1.8 thousand people in the house, and we're 18 likes away from 900. Appreciate y'all. If you're brand new, don't be shy. Hit that subscribe. Jump ball between Howard and Kiki. Tip is off, and Howard wins it for the Fever. Aerial Powers, post-entry pass to Boston. Dribble handoff, Odyssey. Driving on Citron down the baseline. Feeds Howard. Floater, short. Rebound to Stephanie Dolson. Stephanie Dolson has it for the Mystics. And here comes Washington with Dolson, Citron, Sutton. Oh, Aerial Powers with a steal. Aerial, no man to beat, gets a layup. Milk and cookies for Aerial Powers, who has 7 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals off the bench. Looking like an X factor for Indiana right now. 53-45 Indiana lead. Nice pass inside Melbourne from Kiki, and she'll finish with the layup. Jade Melbourne getting a sweet dime from Kiki. 47-53, 6-point lead for Indiana. And here comes Kelsey Mitchell. Cross-court pass, Howard, baseline pass for Boston. Fouled by Steph Dolson. That's a foul on Steph Dolson. So, wait, Indiana put Washington in the bonus. Because Indiana's got 5 fouls here in the quarter. Turner will check in for Howard. Shea Petty checks in for Odyssey Sims. Again, if you're brand new, don't be shy. Hit that subscribe. We'll be live for the Fever and Lynx game on Tuesday, as well as the Fever playoff games. Don't miss any playoff action right here on the Sports Fury. Smack that sub. Ball's inbounded. 5 on the shot clock for Boston. Baseline feed. Turner, right-hand layup is good for a bucket. There we go. Man, Boston's out here doing everything. She's scoring. She's rebounding. She's assisting. She's defending. And the Mystics turn over the ball. Bad pass by Kiki. Goes out of bounds. We're traveling to the left side of the court. It's Fever ball. It's Fever ball. Lisa says, Josh, what you know about Manu? How old are you? Don't have to tell me, but I am 40. I'm 40. I'm 40 years old. So I watched all of Manu Ginobili's career. I am a big fan of the San Antonio Spurs. They're not my number one team. That's the Chicago Bulls. But I do have a lot of love for San Antonio because I grew up in San Antonio. I've lived in San Antonio. I lived in Laredo. I've lived in Indianapolis. I've lived in Avon, Indiana. And I live out here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So, yeah, a lot of love for San Antonio Spurs. That was the city that I grew up with. I've been watching San Antonio Spurs basketball my whole life. My whole life. I remember when Pop debuted. I've been to Spurs games back in the Alamo Dome days. I've seen Michael Jordan play in person. I've seen Michael Jordan play. I still have the ticket stub to that game too. 3:41 left to go here in the third quarter. 8 on the shot clock for Indiana. Here's Boston going to work inside. Boston gets the butter roll. There we go, Aaliyah. Boston, she's got 12 points and 9 rebounds. She's the leading scorer for Indiana. We got a 10-point lead for the Fever. Shook Sutton in trouble. She gets tied up with Shea Petty, and we're going to get a jump ball, folks. We're going to get a jump ball. Josh, I would have guessed 32 tops, says Jake. Well, thank you. People do think I'm younger than I am, especially when I shave. When I shave, people definitely think I'm younger than I am. But yeah, I'm 40. I'm 40. I'm getting up there, dude. Thank you. Appreciate that, Aqua. I am looking to upgrade with my microphone. Are you guys hearing me loud and clear? We have a center court jump ball between Shea Petty and Shook Sutton. Won by Mitchell on the Fever. Here comes Mitchell against Jade Melvin. Driving down the heart of the lane. Right-hand layup. Good at the foul. Kelsey freaking Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell. And one, baby. 59-47. Kelsey Mitchell driving through the defender and Jade Melvin, drawing the contact, getting the and one. Let's go. Thank you, Susan in Love Country. Thank you. Almost 2,000 people in the house. We hit over 900 likes. We're getting closer to 1,000. That's incredible. And here is Mitchell with an and one. Count that for her. We are leading by 13 points. Here come the Mystics with Clark, Austin, Engsler, Olsen, and Melbourne. Here's Susie Olsen. Cross-court pass to the right wing to Jade Melvin. Right corner feeding to Alicia Clark. Puts the ball on the floor. Off the screen from Austin. Drives down the heart of the lane. Left-hand layup. No good. Does she draw a foul? She does. By Kelsey Mitchell. I thought that was on Boston for a second. Thank goodness it wasn't, because that would have been her fourth. Instead, it will be Mitchell's first foul. Alicia Clark to the line for 2 shots. Thank you, Wes. Edmund, appreciate you, brother. I'm 64. Enjoy your youth, says George. 64. Beatles have a song. When I'm 64, that's a good song. That's a good song. And I'm trying to, man. My 30s went by way too fast. Way too fast. A blink of an eye, and my 30s were done. First free throw by Clark is no good. Second free throw is no good. She missed them both. That's push-ups. But Engsler gets the rebound. So it stays Mystics basketball. Engsler, she has the pump fake. Kicks cross right corner to Susan. Out of bounds it goes. Last touch by Ariel Powers. Good hands, Ariel. Good hands. Good deflection. Good deflection. 4 seconds on the shot clock for the Mystics. Down by 13. Down by 13. Devin, enjoy your youth, dude. You're in your 20s. Definitely enjoy it, man. Hold on to every minute of it. Every minute. All right, so Jade inbounds this to Shakira Austin. 3, 2, step back 3. Way off the mark. That's a shot clock violation. It completely missed the rim. Turnover. Tap your heads. That's a shot clock violation. Indiana basketball. Indiana basketball. Timeout. Timeout, Washington. Timeout. That's their second charge timeout. Indiana's winning the quarter. Indiana's outscoring them 15-9 here in the third quarter. Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell really picked up the pace here in the third quarter. Kelsey Mitchell making most of her scoring here in the third. Aaliyah Boston, she's scoring, she's rebounding, she's assisting, she's defending, she's clogging up that paint. AB's having a good game. She's 1 rebound shy of a double-double. 1 rebound shy of a double-double. And for the Mystics, their leading scorer is still Sonia Citron with 13. Sonia Citron still has 13 points. Shakira Austin has 9. Let's go. Let's go. Also, big shout out to Aerial Powers, X Factor off the bench. 7 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and she's got 2 steals. I'm loving Aerial Powers' aggression tonight, man. Loving it. Tracy says, what's wrong with us boomers watching WNBA? Nothing's wrong with it. Nothing's wrong with it. Nothing is wrong with it. Glad that everybody's here, no matter what your age is. No matter what your age is. I'm 40 years old, and I just got into the WNBA last year. Some of you guys are just now getting into the WNBA yourselves. All right, we're back out of the timeout from the Mystics. It's 2.5 remaining in the third quarter. It's a 9-2 run for Indiana. And we're going to get an offensive foul called against Mitchell as Steph Dolson was knocked to the ground. Steph, I know damn well Mitchell didn't knock your ass to the ground like that. Let me see the replay. Mitchell got her on the back right there. She sold it a bit. But that's a foul. Offensive foul. And that's the second personal on Kelsey Mitchell. Third team foul for the Indiana Fever here in the quarter. And here come the Mystics. Oh, a steal there by Austin. I almost said Austin Powers. Aerial Powers with the steal to Aaliyah Boston. That's the third steal for Powers. Third steal for Powers. I almost called her Austin Powers. Kelsey Mitchell, the 3. Hits the back iron. Rebound. Aaliyah Boston, her 10th. She's got a double-double. And here's Aerial Powers now. Oh, she's got a lot of contact. Can we get a whistle? We do. Oh, my goodness. Finally. The ref was a little late calling that, but my goodness. She was smothered by 2 defenders. Shakira Austin called for the shooting foul. Powers will go to the line for 2 shots. Powers will go to the line for 2 shots. Come on, Ariel. Let's go. Free throw number 1. Count it, baby. Count it. Aerial Powers has 8 points right now. She has 8 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. X factor of the night so far. One more free throw for Ariel, and that is up and in. 62-47. Remember, if the Fever win by 20, myself, Kelly Roten, GWL in the chat, as well as Jake, will get 5 memberships apiece if the Fever win by 20 or more. Here's Citron off the handoff from Shakira on the right elbow. Pass back to Shakira, and a double dribble by Shakira. Double dribble by Austin. It's Fever ball. Indiana Fever playing much better defense here in this third quarter. We're outscoring them 17-9 in the third. 17-9, 62-47. Thank you, AJ. 62-47. Here's Boston on the high post. Left wing pass to Odyssey. Swings it to Aerial Powers. Powers to Shea Petty off the screen from Boston. Shea Petty looking right, looking left. Citron on her to Boston. Mid-range jumper, no good. Austin with the rebound. Her 5th of the game. Here come the Mystics down 47-62 with 1:07 to go. Citron down the lane. She misses the layup. Rebounded by Shea Petty. Shea Petty with an outlet pass to Aerial Powers. I love the way our bench is playing. Austin, I keep saying Austin Powers. Aerial Powers was this a whistle? There was a whistle against the Mystics. And right now it's being reported this is a sellout crowd for Washington. It doesn't look like it. I see some empty seats, but they're saying a sellout crowd. So that was a foul against the Mystics. That put the Fever in the bonus. And that's going to send Turner to the line for 2 shots. Turner at the line shooting 2. First free throw is missed. Second free throw is missed. Come on, Turner. That's free throws. You got to knock those in. I've called Ariel Powers Austin Powers twice today. I've never done that before. And today I called her Austin Powers twice. Here's Clark on the right wing outside. Kick out. Shakira Austin, 6 on the shot clock. Fakes the handoff to Citron. Gets it on the give and go. Layup is short. Citron is struggling here in the third quarter. She couldn't miss in the first half. She's missing here in the third. Sheesh. 62-47 lead for Indiana. Holding it here by the logo is Odyssey. Citron out to face guard her. 7 on the shot clock, off the high screen from Turner. Inside, Turner, bounce pass, Boston, puts the ball on the floor, spins to her left, puts it up, misses, rebounded by Clark. And we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And, beating the buzzard is Shug Sutton. Beating the buzzard is Shug Sutton. Oh my goodness, 49-62. Going into the fourth quarter. Oh, wow. Shug beating the shot clock. They're going to review that and make sure. Yeah, she got that. Good bucket. All right, folks. You know what to do. For those who are new here, here's what you got to do. You got to hold up those 4s high in the air. Put those 4s high in the air. Put those 4s in the chat. And let's get ready for what we call the clutch quarter. Because it's not how you start. It's how you finish. That's all that matters. And I want the Fever to win by 20. Let's go. Smack that thumbs up on the live stream. We are 35 likes away from 1,000. We are 28 away from 1,000. Keep smacking it. Let's get 1,000 before the start of the clutch quarter. 2,000 people in the house here on the Sunday afternoon. Thank you so much. Queso in the chat says, are you ready for the playoffs? Are you ready? I'm ready. And we will be live for the playoffs. We'll be live for the Lynx and Fever game on Tuesday. So make sure you're subscribed. Turn on the notification bell. And we will be live for every Fever game in the playoffs. However long it lasts, we'll be live for that. We'll also be live for Golden State Valkyrie games as well. Woo. Cheers to you, Factor Theory. Thank you. What a Sunday. I'll be right back, folks. Keep smacking it. Oh, boy. Woo. 2 likes away from 1,000. 2 likes. And new to the Cult of Fury, Factor Theory live. Fact or Theory. Dude, thank you for becoming a member, bro. Cheers. And we hit 1,000 likes. So cheers, everybody. $1,000 likes and a new member from Fact or Theory Live. Thank you, brother. All right, folks. Let's get ready for that clutch quarter. Are they still reviewing that last play? What the? You got to be joking me, refs. You got to be joking me. Are you guys still looking at that? What are you looking at? What are the refs doing here? You're kidding me. They're still looking to see whether or not there's time on the clock as she put that up. She clearly got that off in time. How did you use this whole entire commercial break and you're still trying to figure that out? I swear, I've been watching sports my whole entire life and I've never seen such slow refs than I have in the WNBA. How are you still looking at this? They're going to see whether or not she got this off in time, and if she did, was there time left to still play the rest of the third quarter? How are you still trying to figure this out? Don't tell me you're dragging this out for 0.1 seconds. If she did get off in time, which she did, they're debating whether or not was there time left after she made the shot as well. Meaning it'll still technically be the third quarter. You got to be kidding me. And they're still talking. You're still talking. Did I miss a donation? Did I really? Oh my goodness! While I was up using the restroom, Erica P with the sticker, with the little woof, a little dog. Erica P, thank you so much for the $1 sticker. Thank you so much, and thank you chat for letting me know. Thank you. Daniel J, thank you. Erica P, appreciate you. It's a little dog. It looks like Cubby. I do have a dog named Cubby. He's downstairs just chilling. He's probably asleep. Oh my God, the refs are still talking about this. You gotta be kidding me right now. Oh my goodness. How are you? I bet they're gonna say there's still time left in the third quarter. What? Okay, hold up. Now here's the update. There was a clock malfunctioning, they're saying. After Aaliyah Boston took that shot, right, before the Suge Sutton made bucket, they're saying there was a clock malfunction there, meaning there wasn't enough time for Suge Sutton to get that shot off? What? What? Okay, all right, there we go. 47 and 47-62, and we're underway. And here we go. And now we have a bucket here for the Mystics. That was crazy. What is this broadcast? 62-49. Boston with the feed inside. Boston going to work. Kick out. Powers for 3. That's good. Aerial Powers with the splash. Oh my goodness. 65-49. 9:07 to go in the ball game. Aerial Powers with 12 points off the bench. Austin going to work against double team. Gets stripped loose by Powers, goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Mystics. Let's go Powers. Aerial Powers, baby. X Factor of the night. God, that was so awful by the refs. That was just tragic. And broadcast, too. Ball's inbounded. Here come the Fever with Howard, Boston Sims, Lexi Hall, and Aerial Powers. Let's do it again. 14 on the shot clock. Lexi Hall to Odyssey off the high screen from Howard. Attacking from the wing. Left-hand layup is good. Odyssey Sims with the 6-foot driving floater. Let's go. Odyssey Sims has 6 points, 6 assists tonight. 67-49. Floater. Good by Suge Sutton. 51-67. Come on, guys. I want a 20-point blowout win for the Fever. Odyssey off the high screen from Boston. Finds the cutter and Howard. Lays it up and lays it in. Now we're playing some good basketball. We're playing some high energy, great ball movement basketball. 69. Nice. 51. Shakira Austin spinning, finishing. That's a spinach for Shakira Austin. Okay, Shakira, I see you. She's got 11.7 rebounds. 69-53. Boston to Odyssey Sims. Sets a screen for Odyssey. She'll drive to the left side. Kick out. Finds a wide open Lexi Hall for a bomb splash. Timeout Washington. 7:44 left to go in the fourth quarter. The blonde bomber Lexi Hall pulls up from deep with the three. 72-53, 19-point lead for the Indiana Fever. Let's go, Lexi. Let me see those Lexi emotes in the chat, folks. Lexi emotes in the chat. $20 donation from Billy Beck. A little late, but I'm here. Go Fever. Late, but hey, it's never too late, man. It's never too late to show some love and to be here for Indiana Fever win. Billy Beck, the double B, thank you for the 20, man. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Woo! I know it's a busy Sunday, brother. Billy Beck, thank you so much, man. And thank y'all so much for being here for this ball game. Keep smacking that thumbs up. Let's try to get to 1.2 thousand likes by the end of the game. We are 150 away from that goal, so take a second and smack that like button if you're having a good time. And don't be shy, hit that subscribe. We will be live for the last game of the season in the regular season for the Fever and the Minnesota Lynx on Tuesday. And if you're wondering if we're going to be covering the Fever playoffs, we will. Every Fever playoff game will be live for it. We will also be calling some Golden State Valkyrie games during the playoffs. So if you're interested in that as well, hit that subscribe, turn on your notification bell. We'll be live for the playoffs. We're in a commercial break timeout made by the Washington Mystics. They have 2 timeouts remaining. This broadcast has been pretty awful and a bit confusing to me. I was doing some prep for today's game. I was watching the previous matchup between the Mystics and their opponent. Their broadcast was bonkers. For like half the broadcast, it's still up on Amazon Prime, I believe. For like a good portion of their broadcast, you could hear the producers over the commentators. You could hear them counting down the graphics, which camera to switch to, all the updates that are needed for a live broadcast. You were able to hear it over the live commentary on the broadcast. And it lasted way too long. I don't know how anyone didn't catch that. It was crazy. It was crazy. Yes, Roach. I was rewatching the last Mystics game against the Phoenix Mercury, and for a good portion of that broadcast, you could hear the live producers over the commentary. It was nasty. It was nasty. It was crazy. Did I miss a donation here? Oh, we got a $5 donation while the game was being played earlier. I'm sorry, Bobby. The chat was flying by, brother. Bobby Cox with a $5 donation. Josh, I got my ESPN Eliminator pick right. Cardinals. Now I just got to get Sleeper Survivor pick right. The Broncos. Come on, Broncos. Falcons missed the field goal. Really? Bobby Cox, good stuff, buddy. Good stuff. We both picked the Cardinals right there. Thank you so much, Bobby, for the $5 donation. I'm so sorry I missed that from earlier, man. The chat was flying, brother. And thank you guys for letting me know that. So we're back from the commercial break. And Austin commits an offensive foul on a screen set. She fouls Odyssey Sims, and that's going to be Fever basketball, folks. It's Fever basketball. Let's go. All right, it's Fever basketball. Here's Aaliyah Boston going to work inside, spinning against a double team, finds baseline. Natasha Howard for 2. It's 74-53 on a 21-point game. 21-point game. Melbourne inside. Kiki, Irfan, kick out. Clark for 3. That's no good. Boston the rebound and a handoff to Aerial Powers. 7 minutes to go. Aerial Powers has been fantastic tonight. To Aaliyah Boston, dribble handoff to Aerial. She'll shoot the 3. She'll make the 3. Aerial Powers. A big splash. Power up, baby. She's got 15 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Aerial Powers is her right now. And she puts them up 77-53. Here's Shakira Austin. Pull up mid-range jumper over Boston. Too strong. Powers with the rebound. Aerial Powers. There's 5 of her out there. And here's Howard with the feet inside. And she'll draw a shooting foul. Natasha Howard draws a shooting foul. And she'll go to the line for 2 shots. 2 shots for Aerial Powers. Oh, I'm sorry, for Natasha Howard. I'm sorry. 2 free throws for Natasha Howard. She was fouled by Alicia Clark. But Aerial Powers, my goodness, she's been incredible. Lucy Olsen will check in for Sonia Citron. Dantes checking in for Boston. Howard, first free throw is missed. It is a 24-point lead for Indiana. Hold on to this lead, baby. Hold on to this lead. 5 memberships will be gifted by myself, Kelly Roten, GWL, and Jake. We got 2.1 thousand people in the house. We just hit 1.1 thousand likes. Howard's second free throw is good. 78-53, 25-point lead. Here come the Mystics with Clark, Austin, Kiki, Olsen, and Jade Melbourne. Fever on 11-2 run in the last 2 minutes. Here's Kiki. She's looking left, looks up top, finds Jade. Lexi holding guard. Inside, Kiki attacking Dantes. Stops, pivots, turns, puts up the shot. No good. Rebound tipped up from Howard to Aerial Powers, and she's off and running. Powers with under 6 minutes to go. She drives on Melbourne. Baseline pass. Oh, a foul committed by Jade Melbourne. 5:52 remaining in the fourth quarter. It's Fever basketball. On the floor for Indiana, it's Howard, Sims, Lexi Hull, Dantes, and Aerial Powers. Thank y'all so much for smacking that like button. I really appreciate that. Almost a 1.2 thousand. Billy Beck says, add me on that 5 get the memberships too. Billy Beck is getting in on this. If we win by 20, he'll get 5. Let's go, Billy. 5:50 remaining. Ball sent back from the right sideline. Here's Odyssey Sims off the screen from Dantes. Back to Dantes. Wide open. And she'll knock down the splash. Dantes knocks down her second splash of the game. It's 81-53. Oh my goodness. It's a 28-point game. Kiki gets the bad pass. No, it's thrown up by Natasha, and she'll lay it up and in. Natasha gets the steal and score. That's what we call milk and cookies. It's a 30-point game. A 30-point game. Clark, reverse layup, no good, but fouled by Powers. Alicia Clark will go to the line for 2 shots. 2 shots. 5:15 remaining in this game, and it's a 30-point lead. How about the bench mob tonight for Indiana? 15 from Ariel, 8 from Shea Petty, 6 from Dantes, and 2 from Turner. Bench mob in effect tonight. First free throw is good for Alicia Clark. Michaela Timpson checking in. Let's get some KK love in the chat. KK checking in. Angsler will check in. Cintron will check in, and so will Shea Petty. KK getting some minutes, folks. Clark knocks down the second free throw. 55-83 lead for Indiana. Here come the Fever shooting on the left side of the court with Lexi Hull, Dantes, Timpson, Petty, and Bree Hall, the newest addition of the Indiana Fever. A 3 by Powers, no good. But there was a foul? All right, 14 on the shot clock for the Fever. 5:02 to go. They'll inbound here. KK getting some minutes here. There we go. Some KK love in the chat. We're 40 likes away from 1.2 thousand on the stream. Don't be shy. Hit that subscribe too for more Fever streams. One more left in the regular season, and then we got playoffs. 10 on the shot clock for the Fever. Dantes. And here goes Shea Petty driving. Right hand scoop to the hoop. Layup is good down the baseline. Shea Petty has 10 points off the bench. Jade Melbourne, she misses wildly with the layup attempt. But Kiki with the rebound, and the Mystics will reload here. 9 on the shot clock. Kiki Irfin out to Sonia Citron, who's been held really quiet in the second half. Sonia to Emily Angsler, pull-up jumper, no good off the shot clock, rebounded by Bree Hall. Bree, welcome to the Indiana Fever. Welcome to the Fever with 4:20 to go. Shea Petty will hold on to the ball and direct traffic. Andrew Spencer with a $5 donation. If the Falcons refs tried to give them the win, but karma's a bitch. Go Bucks. Andrew, I got that pick right. Let's go. Here is Dantes going to work on Angsler. Puts it up. Misses. Angsler with the rebound. 4 minutes to go. Thank you so much, Andrew Spencer, for the 5. Here goes a deep 3 by Sonia, and she finally scores here. It's been a long time since Sonia has scored. She's got 16 on the game. 3:46 to go in the fourth quarter. Shea Petty gets a high screen from KK. Now a pass to Dantes, left to elbow. Hits Lexi Hull, left corner. Off the screen from Dantes, she'll attack Citron. Kick out. Petty for 3. Shea Petty is money tonight from downtown. Shea Petty is 3 for 3 from downtown. Another splash for her gives her 13 points. A 30-point lead. Back now to 28 as Kiki knocks down a layup. And a timeout called by the Fever. With 3:20 to go. Timeout, Indiana Fever. Oh, my goodness. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Indiana's outscoring Washington 26-13 here in the fourth quarter. Make some noise, Fever fans. A $1 sticker from Aqua. Aqua with the $1 sticker. Thank you so much, Aqua. Aqua, tip of the hat to you, brother. Upside down face. And a $20 dono from Billy Beck. In case y'all forgot, Stephanie White still sucks. Laugh my ass off, he says, with the $20 dono. He used a $20 dono just to let you guys know that, hey, don't forget about Stephanie White. That's tough. Billy Beck, cheers to you, man. Thank you so much for the $20 bomb. Remember, folks, with it being over a 20-point blowout, I will be gifted 5 memberships. So will Billy Beck. So will Kelly Roten, GWL, and Jake. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Get the memberships. Let's go. We have a $2 donor from Kelly Roten. If they win by 30, I'll give 10. Kelly Roten throwing down the gauntlet. He says if they win by 30, he'll give 10 memberships instead of the 5. CC Ryder says, Belly Beck, I'm with you, by the way. Okay, Sissy. Okay, CC. He agrees with what Billy Beck was saying. Kelly Roten with a $10 dono. Kelly Roten during the commercial break, along with Billy Beck. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Factor Theory live with a $3 sticker. It's a lemon head saying number 1 or just waving. Let's go, Factor Theory. Cheers, brother. Cheers, brother. Thank you guys so much. Oh my goodness. What a Sunday afternoon. What a commercial break. Billy, Kelly Roten, Factor Theory. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Another $10 dono from Billy Beck. He says, come on, Kelly. Let's go. All right. Billy Beck, thank you for the 10, bro. Oh, my goodness. You guys are too much. We're back from the commercial break. 3:12 remaining in the fourth quarter. Here's KK going up. Misses. But does she draw a foul? Yes, she does. From J.C. Sheldon. J.C. Sheldon commits a shooting foul, sending KK to the line for 2 shots. 2 shots. 2 shots. Rolando with the cup of Joe. Rolando, thank you so much for the $4 sticker. Rolando, cheers, man. From your coffee to my Diet Coke. Let's go. Let's go, Rolando. First free throw is good for KK. One more free throw coming up for Michaela Timpson. And KK will knock them both in. Oh, I hit the 2 instead of the 1. 90-60. It's a 30-point game. 30-point game with just 3 minutes to go. Here come the Washington Mystics. Lucy Olsen on the floor with Angsler, Citron, Irfan, and Jade Melvin now. And we're going to get a personal foul committed by Aerial Powers with under 3 minutes to go. Thank you so much for the subscribe, buddy. Thank you so much for the subscribe, bro. And we have a $10 donation. Once again, from GWL 1961. I'm doing my membership gift early, Josh. Fever gonna win anyways. And he drops the 5, folks. GWL drops the 5. It goes to Mary, Eric High, Derek Hansen, Raven Central, and Ronnie Booker. Shout out to GWL, the 5 gifted memberships for the Fever 20-point plus win. And the Mystics just turn over the ball with a bad pass turnover. It's Fever Ball. It's Fever Ball. GWL 1961, thank you again, bro. Thank you again for making this so much more fun, man. And here come the Indiana Fever up by 30, attacking down the hill. Powers denied by Lucy Olsen. She'll get the steal, and she'll bring it up court for the Mystics. 2:24 to go. Inside pass. Angsler on the low block. Backing down Powers. Bodies are up. Puts it up. And they're going to say Angsler traveled. She shuffled her feet. It's a turnover. Fever Ball. 5 gifted memberships from Jake from State Farm. Jake with 5 gifted memberships for the 20-plus point win for the Indiana Fever tonight. And his are going to go to Abyss, Carson Graff, Baked Jordan, Jared R., TMF Brian. Welcome to the Cult of Fury. Thanks to Jake and the Indiana Fever. Sonia Citron denying Bree Hall. Gets the steal. Citron going down the lane. Draws a shooting foul. Citron will go to line for 2 shots. 2 shots. 5 more gifted memberships from Billy Beck. He drops 5 for the big win by the Indiana Fever. And his 5 are going to go to Silky C, Tyler Soul, Robbie L., Yango Mwaga, and Derek. Welcome to the Cult of Fury. Thanks to Billy Beck. Sonia Citron misses the first free throw, knocks down the second. It's a 29-point lead for Indiana under 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Shout out once again to GWL 1961. Shout out to Jake, and shout out to Billy Beck. And we're going to get a foul made by the Mystics, which puts Indiana in the bonus, and will send Michaela Timpson to the line for 2 shots. 2 shots for KK. If you guys are brand new, smack that subscribe, turn on your notification bell. We will be live for Tuesday's matchup between the Fever and the Minnesota Lynx. It's the last game of the season, of the regular season. We will be live for Indiana Fever playoff basketball, so make sure you're subscribed, turn on your notification bell. We hope to see you for those playoff games. It's going to be loud and proud here. KK misses the second free throw. It's a 30-point game. 1:40 remaining. Here come the Mystics. Down by 30. It's anyone's game with 1.5 to go. Lucy Olsen hits up top. 15 on the shot clock. Inside pass. Angsler, kick out, right corner. Jade Melvin driving, kicking. Olsen for 3. That's going to be too strong. And Dantes comes down with the rebound. And here comes Aerial Powers into the front court. Powers, Dantes tees it up, and she knocks down the 3. Splash. Dantes, with her 3rd splash of the game, puts them on 33 points. 1:06 to go. Are you kidding me, Dantes? Here's Jade Melvin with the driving layup of her own. 63-94. Wayne Williams dropping 5 gifted memberships in the chat. They go to Philip McGrew. Ashley, it goes to Nightmare Narrative, Idiot, and Carrie Wakefield. Welcome to the Cult of Fury. Thanks to our guy, Wayne Williams, on the big win for the Indiana Fever. Wayne, thank you, brother. A shot short by Bree Hall. 34 seconds remaining in the ball game. Here come the Washington Mystics. Anything can happen in 30 seconds. Psych. Shug, driving, floater off the bank, no good. Rebounded by Emily Angsler. Oh, hits a Lucy Olsen on the cut. She misses at the rim, gets her own rebound, and puts it back up for 2. 65-94. 18 seconds to go. And here come the Indiana Fever. And no shot clock. They're going to just wind down the clock. Let's get a countdown going. Ready? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this game is O-V-A over. Indiana wins it 94-65. They dominated the Washington Mystics in the second half. Absolutely dominated them. Dominated them. In the third quarter, we outscored them 17-9. In the fourth quarter, we outscored them 32-18. We held them to under 10 points in the third and under 20 in the fourth. That's what we call domination, folks. That's what we call game. This game is OVA over. Let's hear it in the chat, folks. Make some noise. Let's see that temperature rising. Let's get a fever in the chat. Fever win it. 94-65. 94-65. And we got 5 gifted memberships for the big win by the Indiana Fever by Billy Beck. They go to Wayne. They go to Andrew. They go to Tommy Two-Pair. They go to Bo Atkins and SM31. Welcome to the Cult of Fury, guys. Thanks to Billy Beck. Let's go, Billy. Double B, baby. The double B. Now, myself, I said I would give 5 memberships if we won by 20 plus. And guess what? We did that. We did that. So I will be gifting 5 memberships as well. So who wants a membership, folks? I'll be gifting 5 as well. Let me get that up. Let me get that going. 5 gifted memberships go into the chat. Boom. You want one? You want one? You want one? All right, let's see who it goes to. Let's see who it goes to. Again, thank you so much, Billy Beck. Appreciate the 5 gifted, brother, for the win. And there goes my gifted memberships. And they're going to go to, let's see, Captain Cushy, The Legacy, Stacy Nicole, Coridian, and Mitch. Welcome, guys, to the Cult of Fury. Thanks to the Indiana Fever big win. Again, also shout out to Billy Beck, Wayne Williams. Shout out to also Jake for dropping the 5 gifted. And GWL 1961. Kelly Roten with the $20 bomb in the chat. $20 bomb from Kelly Roten. He says, here I am. Kelly, you're the one who started this, brother. Thank you so much for that as well. Thank you for the 20, Kelly Roten. GWL says, this stream is so much fun. Yes, it is. Thanks to all of y'all. Everybody who's here, hanging out with us, hitting that thumbs up, hitting that subscribe, sharing, commenting. Everybody who donated. Everybody who's getting memberships, which is a crazy thing going on right now. Thank you all for making this what it is. Thank you all for making this what it is. Smack that like button on the way out. We'll be live on Tuesday for the Lynx and Indiana Fever. We just hit 1.2 thousand likes. We just hit 1.2 thousand likes, and I just lost my hat. I just lost my hat. Serendipity, thank you, brother. Steamboy 12MC, thank you, bruh. Billy Beck with the $20 bomb in the chat. Billy says, me too, Kelly. Me too. Billy Beck is here, folks. He is here. Billy Beck does it again. Oh, my goodness, guys. You guys are crazy. Donna, you rock as well. Thank you, Donna. Philip McGrew, thank you. Anna Atkins, thank you. John Lester with the gifted membership, too. John Lester getting in on this. Let's see. John's going to go to Social Lounge. Thank you so much, Lester. Thank you so much. Carbon Grow, thank you. I see ya. Shout out to John Lester. GWL 1961. A $20 bomb. He says, make it 3. Thrice. GWL. Brother. Thank you. Hey, Matt Bortles. Thanks for the subscribe, bro. I hope to see you on Tuesday versus the Lynx and for the playoffs. We'll be live for it. Thank you, GWL. Thank you. Sahani, Texas Chicano, thank you. Michael Anderson, Kerry Smith, Lulin Phillips, Abyss Inc., thank you. Carl GH, brother, thank you, man. Thank you. Mary, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you. the chat. We got a 50 bomb in that chat right now. From Kelly Roten. Kelly Roten from deep. Splash. Kelly Roten with the cannonball right now. $50 bomb. He says, all right now. Let's go. Kelly, cheers, man. You're a madman, brother. I love you. Oh, my goodness. Woo! Woo! A Ric Flair. Woo! Oh, man. Thank you so much, Kelly Roten. Ken Bonner, thank you, brother, for that. Tammy Field, thank you. This was a lot of fun. This was so much fun. Lulin Phelps, thank you. Rochito, hey, Roach, can you drop the link for tonight's stream? This is not it for me tonight. I'm going to be live again later tonight. If you're interested, if you follow NFL, if you watch football, I'll be live with Sean, with Rocha for Sunday Night Football, the Buffalo Bills taking on the Baltimore Ravens. We do football too. So if you're brand new here, we cover NFL and NBA as well as the WNBA. So tonight, I got a double dip duty tonight. Double dip of duty. I'll be live tonight with Rocha and Sean for Sunday Night Football. Sunday Night Football. Sean and Rocha will be calling that game. I'll be here running the commentary and stats and the scoreboard. Whew. No. Oh my God. What is going on right now? A $50 splash by Billy freaking Beck. Get out, dude. Are you serious? Billy Beck. A 50 bomb in the chat. Oh my goodness. Billy Beck and Kelly Roten right now. Some cannonballs, baby. Woo! Billy Beck says, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, indeed, Billy. Oh, my goodness, dude. What? Kelly and Billy. I'm going to throw something. I'm throwing something. Are you kidding me, GWL? GWL with the 50. GWL with the 50. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Let me pinch myself. Is this right? Is this real? Oh, yeah, it's real. GWL with the $50 donut. He simply says, LOL. LOL. LOL indeed. Oh, my goodness. GWL, Kelly Roten, and Billy Beck dropping the 50 splashes from the up top, from the high boards, the cannonball. You gotta be kidding me. Whew, I gotta catch my breath here. GWL, tip of the hat to you and a cheers. My goodness. Woo! Woo! What a Sunday. What a Sunday. We get the big win. Gifted memberships. You guys are crushing it. You guys smacked that thumbs up all to 1.2. You guys blew up this stream. Got the dub. It's Sunday football for the NFL. We got the Sunday night game coming up later on tonight. Oh, man. What a day. What a day. Carl says, you guys are going to kill him. You guys are going to kill him. Rajier, what up, brother? What up? Great day for indie sports, as Carbon Grow. I know. I should have took the Colts. This morning, I was saying, I wish I could take 2 of my game picks back. And one of them was the Colts-Dolphins game. Damn. I should have did it. I should have done it. Oh, what's the standings right now? Good question. Good question, Edwin. Let's see if this is updated. It still shows Indiana at 7. So, if the playoffs were to start today, it ends Wednesday, the regular season. But if the playoffs were to start today, it says right here Indiana would be facing Atlanta in the first round. But Atlanta is only a half a game ahead of Las Vegas. Las Vegas plays later on tonight against Chicago, which I think they're going to win. So it could very well be Las Vegas and Indiana in the first round. Who would you guys rather see? Las Vegas with Asia Wilson or Atlanta with Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray? Who would y'all rather see? Whew. That was crazy. Hell yeah, Carl. Hell yeah. Man, you guys are incredible. You guys are just awesome. Awesome. I'm really going to miss these WNBA streams. Whenever the season ends, we'll be calling the playoff games for the Indiana Fever and the Golden State Valkyrie. But whenever the season ends, I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss it. I already can't wait for next year. I already can't wait. I just think about like how crazy this season was, you know, with all the injuries and adversity. Caitlin Clark only played 13 games, and still, you know, like it feels like, you know, everyone's talking about how the ratings were dipping because Caitlin Clark was out and missed most of the season, but we didn't really feel that effect here on our channel, and that's thanks to you guys. We only just grew and grew. Like, no matter what, like the good times, the bad times, the ugly times, the delay of games, no matter what, like we sat here and we had fun together all season long. Even through all the adversity with the team. We sat here and we enjoyed ourselves the best we could all season long. And I will never forget that. I will always be grateful for that. Thank you, guys. I will always be grateful for that. Oh, my goodness. Imagine what it's going to be like next year. Come back, full strength. Caitlin's back 100%. We get the squad up and going again. And we're winning games. And we are a legitimate championship contender. Imagine those times. We already went to the lowest of lows. Now we're going to go see the highest of highs. Right? That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. I already can't wait. Lulin Phillips, you have a good rest of your day, buddy. You have a good rest of your day. We'll be live. Rocha, can you drop the link once again? Drop the link once again. We have a stream scheduled for tonight. Sunday Night Football, Bills versus Ravens. Rocha's dropping the link in the chat if you guys want to go set a reminder, if you guys want to come hang out with us for that. We'll be live for that like around, I think, 6:50 or something like that. I forgot what it was scheduled for. I'm the one who scheduled and I already forgot what it was. Josh, Fever can get the 6th seed with a win on Tuesday versus on Tuesday and Golden State lose out. All right. Okay. So I think whether we finish the 7th or the 6th seed, either way, we're going to be facing either Atlanta or Las Vegas. We'll be facing one of those two teams in the first round. It looks like. Josh, could you go over final stats? Absolutely. Absolutely. I could do that. All right, here we go. So Indiana, we shot 52% on the game. Washington shot 43% from the field. We played much better defense in that second half. We held them to under 10 points in that third quarter and under 20 in that fourth quarter. We shot much better in the second half from downtown. 47% from three. They shot 28% from downtown. Their shooting percentage only went lower and lower in the second half. They had 22 turnovers. We only had 7. We did a much better job of limiting turnovers for ourselves and creating those for the Washington Mystics. And we each got 29 rebounds. Looking at the box score, Natasha Howard, 17 points. She was a leading scorer with 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. 10 points for Kelsey Mitchell with 1 assist and 2 steals. Aaliyah Boston had a double-double with 12 points, 11 rebounds, and also had 5 assists with 1 steal. Odyssey Sims was 50% from the field with 6 points, had 8 assists and 2 rebounds. 7 points for Lexi Hull. She was in foul trouble throughout the game, but still had 7 points with 2 assists and a steal. The bench mob came out today, man. Look at the bench. Ariel Powers. She's my X Factor of the night. Ariel Powers is my X Factor of the night. 15 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. I thought it was actually 3 steals. I think they robbed her of a steal. And she had a block. 13 points for Shea Petty. She was perfect tonight. 5 for 5 from the field, 3 for 3 from downtown, 2 rebounds, and a steal. 9 points from Dantas, 3 for 4 from downtown with 2 boards. Turner had 2 points, 3 for KK, Michaela Timpson. The bench was incredible tonight, especially in that second half. Especially in that second half. I'm going to give the MVP tonight to Aaliyah Boston for a double-double with 5 assists. And I'm going to give the X Factor to Aerial Powers. For the Washington Mystics, their leading scorer was Sonia Citron, 17 points. Most of that was in the first half. She couldn't miss in the first half. She was held very quiet in the second half. Much better defensive play on Sonia Citron in the second half. 11 points for Shakira Austin with 7 rebounds and an assist. 11 points for Kiki Irfin with 5 rebounds and 2 assists. She got into foul trouble, and she had a lot of turnovers with 5. 7 points for Alicia Clark with 2 boards and an assist. 4 points for Shug Sutton with 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. And off the bench, 4 points for Enksler, 4 for Lucy, and 4 for Jade Melbourne, and 3 coming from Dolson. Looking to the team stats. Oh, let me go back to team stats here. Let me go to team stats. I want to see what the points were off turnovers. So they had 22 turnovers. We scored 27. That is becoming a recurring thing for Indiana lately. We are creating turnovers, and we're scoring 20-plus points off our opponent's turnovers. We've done that now in 2 games in a row. This was our best win against the Mystics all season long. 27 scored off turnovers. Keep that going. And we killed them in the paint, too, 46-38. They did have some garbage points in the paint late, but we beat them in the paint. We beat them with the turnovers. Loved it. We had more assists, too. Our ball movement has been really good over the last couple of games. 21 assists for us, 13 for them. I love it. Keep that momentum going. I know these are bad teams, Chicago and Washington, even though they're pretty talented and they play us pretty good. Like, this is how we need to look. Let's carry this momentum going into Tuesday and into the playoffs. That's what that's about. That's what that's about. Whew. BTech09, thank you, brother. Thank you. Keep moving that ball the way we are. Our team chemistry on both sides are looking great with the ball movement and our defense. Our communication's a lot better over the last couple of games. I want to see that continue. I want to see consistency with our ball movement and our commitment to the defensive side of court. Our rebounding, our points in the paint, taking high percentage shots, our bench continuing to eat. Let's keep that going. You keep that momentum up, who knows what could happen. Josh Kittle ruled out for the 49ers. What? What happened? What the hell happened with Kittle? Connor, we'll take it easy, man. Mofo says, what's up with the 49ers injuries? Yeah, what the fuck is going on? Because McCaffrey got hurt, right, during a practice earlier this week, and now Kittle's out? Hamstring. That's not good. That's not good. Hey, by the way, congratulations on the win for the Raiders, bro. Congratulations on the win. I got to go back and see what happened. I heard Geno Smith was looking damn good against New England's defense. So that reuniting with Pete Carroll looks pretty good, huh? Puka got a concussion? Oh, get out of here. Really? What the hell's going on? Bowers got hurt, I heard, too. I heard Bowers got hurt. Huge win. Sucked that Gonzalez didn't play for the Pats. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he got hurt earlier this week, too. And I hope Bowers is okay. I heard he got banged up and he went to the locker room. I wonder if he came back. Oh, Bowers is okay? All right, thank good. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, man. That is a big win. That is a big win. That is a big win. We'll go to NFL schedule, go to scores. Let's see what's going on here. I want to go see that Raiders game. 20 to 13 on the road. Geno Smith, 362 yards, a touchdown, interception. Drake May, 287, touchdown, interception. Genty, he had a touchdown. Nice. Henderson, he was their leading rusher with 27 yards. Okay, Rush defense, I see you. Bowers did have 5 catches for 103 yards. Booty had 103 yards for the Patriots. Crosby had a sack. Landry had 2.5. Ooh, time of possession was almost 50-50 between the two teams, too. It was almost 50-50. Wow. Indiana destroying Miami at home. I don't know if Arturo is in the chat, but hey, good shit, brother. Good shit, man. Jacksonville beat Carolina. Tampa Bay barely wins. Cincinnati barely wins. They won a week 1. They actually won a week 1. Holy shit. That's the first one under their head coach. On to a big week versus Chargers first place in the division. It's Chiefs and Chargers next week? Oh, no, I'm sorry. My bad. It's Raiders and Chargers next week. I think the Chiefs play... I think the Chiefs play the Eagles, right? But yeah, that's going to be a big game. Chargers and Raiders. Damn, Chargers back-to-back divisional matchups. Ooh, okay. Josh, don't look at the Broncos. Oh, shit, what's going on with the Broncos? Ooh, shit. Tennessee's up over the Broncos. Woo! Okay. Tennessee. Bo Nix held to under 100 yards. Harvey's only got 13 rushing. Shit. Amani Hooker's got 4 tackles in the first half. Damn. We could see an upset here. Ooh, shit. Seattle's up 10-7 over your 49ers, Roach. Okay, we're seeing some upsets week 1. I hope the Bears carry that energy into tomorrow. Shit. I hope the Bears carry that energy into tomorrow. Freaking Jets pick the Raiders. Jets pick the Raiders? In Survivor? Nah. She picked the Jets in Survivor? That's rough. That's rough. Why would you take the Jets week 1 in Survivor? I need an explanation on that one, Jets. I need an explanation on that one. I mean, that looked like it was a pretty damn good high-scoring game. I heard Justin Fields was doing great. But, damn, that's rough to pick that game. That was rough to pick that one. That's tough. I don't claim her, says Big Wood. That's tough. I'm just so happy that I survived week 1 with Arizona beating the Saints by 7. Anybody else eliminated in Survivor? Who'd you pick, mofo? Who'd you take? Did you take the Cardinals too? Rajier, who did you end up taking in Survivor? Corrupt's out in Survivor. He was out on Friday. He took the Chiefs in Survivor. He's out. He's gone. I know he's gone. A lot of people took the Broncos. That was a popular pick. I think that was the second most popular pick behind the Cardinals. You took the Eagles, Rajier? Okay. Oh, that's right. You took the Eagles. So you survived. You took the Cardinals yourself, CC? Broncos just scored? Okay, so they're up by 4. Who scored? Bo Nix to Cortland Sutton, 22 yards. Bo to Sutton. don't know if Sean's in the chat, but if you are, if you want to come over anytime, just come over. If you want to come over early. Mofo picked the Broncos. I was so close to picking the Jags. Ooh. Okay. Well, Broncos just scored. So, up by 4. I don't want to get this pick wrong on the pick 'em, so let's go Broncos. Let's go Broncos. You almost took the Jags though. Let's see, what was the score in that one? 26-10. 26-10. Okay. Look at the stats in that one. What the hell? ETN 143 yards? Hold on, let me refresh this shit. What? Word out of training camp and practice and preseason was this head coach, Cohen, I believe, was going to benefit Travis Etienne. But 143 freaking yards? Ah, damn. Holy shit. On 16 carries? Panthers rush defense looking suspect as hell. I swear the Broncos always find new and creative ways to rip my heart out. They got to win this game, man. They got to win this game here at home. Like, they had a lot of hype going into this season with the defense, the offense. You're here at home against Tennessee. Like, no disrespect to Tennessee, but this has to be the Broncos' win here in this game. But they're up by 4 going into locker room. Jags could be sneaky taking that division from the Texans. No, you're probably right about that. You're probably right. I think I would probably lean Jacksonville to take that division. I'd probably lean towards that way. Houston's got a suspect offensive line, man. Like, they got a lot of offensive weapons, but their line was one of the worst, dude. Their defense looks good, though. Their defense looks good. But Jacksonville, on this head coach, they got fucking talent, man. How did Travis Hunter do? You got Brian Thomas over there. Let's see. Brian Thomas, he had only 1 catch. He had 1 catch on 7 targets. Hunter had 6 catches for 33 yards. Who had the sack for Jacksonville? That was Smoot. He had the sack. But you could be right about that. Jacksonville might end up winning the South. It'll be between them and the Texans. Check that stats for the Raiders game. All right, yeah. Let me check the stats for the Raiders game. Let me go back to that. Yeah. What a game by Geno. What a game by Geno. Almost 400 yards throwing through the air, a touchdown. Genty had a touchdown. Welcome to the league, Genty. Bowers 103 yards on 5 catches. Crosby had a sack today. Nice. Pete Carroll's going to have this team rolling. Jacoby Myers, 8 catches, 97 yards. Okay, Jacoby. On 10 targets? Oh, shit. He caught 8 of 10, 97 yards. How did Beck do? 1 catch, 23 yards. Damn. New England could not get anything going on the ground. New England could not get anything going on the ground. Trayvon Henderson, 5 carries, 27 yards. Stevenson had 7 carries for 15 yards. Ugh. 2 yards a carry. Jesus. May did better rushing the ball. Stephon Diggs, 57 yards on 6 receptions on 7 targets. Not bad. Kyle Williams, the rookie, 1 catch for 12. Hunter Henry had 8 targets. Damn. Okay. Check the receiving for the Browns. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Let me see what happened here. Let's see. Jerry Jeudy, 66 yards. Sampson, 64 yards on 8 receptions. Fannin Jr. had 63 yards on 7 receptions. Damn. Cedric Tillman had 52 yards on 5 catches. And Njoku only had 37 on 3 receptions. I thought he'd have more. I thought he would have had more because Cincinnati has usually been vulnerable against tight ends. Damn, so the ball got spread around nicely for Cleveland. Much better than Cincinnati did. Jamar Chase, 2 catches for 26 yards. That's it? Font had a better day. Chase Brown, 43 yards on 21 carries. That's an average of 2 yards a carry. But at least he had a touchdown. Damn, how the fuck did the Cincinnati Bengals win this game? I gotta go back. Nothing was scored in the 4th quarter. Holy shit, how did Cleveland lose this? Titans score? Titans scored? Oh, Green Bay's up by 14. Damn. Who scored for Tennessee? Field goal. Damn. How the fuck did Cincinnati win that game? That shit looked rough. That box score looked rough. But you know, the box score doesn't always tell the story. The whole story. Oh, shit. Ugh. Well, I'm going to put on some football. I'm going to put on some football and get ready for the next stream. I'm going to eat something too. Guys, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to watch some football. And we'll be live for Sunday Night Football. Ravens and the Bills. That's going to be a juggernaut of a matchup, baby. That's a hell of a Sunday Night Football matchup. We'll be live, me, Sean Roach, here in a little bit for that, about 2 hours from now. Shout out to everybody who donated, everybody who gifted a membership. Shout out to the Mod Squad, Cult of Fury Elite, everyone who smacked that thumbs up today, everyone who was commenting, hanging out with me. Appreciate y'all still hanging out with me. We'll see you guys later on for tonight. Y'all take it easy. Stay safe out there. Don't let nothing bad happen between now and 2 hours from now, okay? Bye.